Hello YouTube, hello, Twitch is some more Pokemon Unbound. Last time we knocked out the fighting gym, the 6th gym, there's only 2 more gyms left. Theoretically, they're not going to be too bad, right? I mean, honestly, none of the last 3 gyms, including the last one, normally are not a problem, but obviously things on Insane Difficulty aren't, you know, all they're made up to be. Anyway, last time I said we knocked out the fighting gym and we wandered up to Seaport, and we've got some stuff we can do in Seaport. No gyms, but there are a few quests we can do, and actually there's a few other odds and ends we could tie up here and there. That's probably what I'm going to do this episode. The first thing I want to quickly do, though, is I forgot to show off Volbeat that I caught last time. I actually had a quick look off camera. By the way, I changed the party very slightly from the end of the last episode. The Volbeat I caught last time is actually not that bad. It has got the Prankster ability, which is really what I want on it. Its IVs are reasonable, like good defense IVs, speed, which is you want as well. You'd probably want some special defense as well, and HP, so I think at some point I will model this to be a better Volbeat. Also, you probably would like your attack stat, if I'm going to be honest with you, but not a priority. But it's not a completely crazy Pokemon. Or crazily bad Pokemon. I will say its moveset not very good, but I'll work on this off camera, I think, rather than do it in the episode. And I'll make this actually a pretty good Pokemon. And there's so many ways you can run Volbeat. And by the way, Volbeat and Illumise, which, by the way, I'm going to go catch right now, Illumise, because I forgot to do that last time. I set my time to be a Swamp Central for Illumise in this grass, so let me pick it up quickly while I'm here. But yeah, Volbeat and Illumise. Illumise is like just the worst sister. It's like the annoying little sister of the two. Volbeat is like basically, I mean, okay, they're basically the same Pokemon. Waves hands around, it's not quite true. So Volbeat has a higher attack stat than its special attack stat, and Illumise has the reciprocal of that. Its higher special attack versus its attack stat, and those numbers flip at an identical amount. Other than that, they have the same number of base stats as one another. There are also small differences in the move pool, and this is basically like the 2 things that mean that Illumise is just unplayably bad normally in the base game. Volbeat gets Tail Glow, which is one of the best setup moves in the game, and is part of the reason why it's such a good move, is it's on such a bad Pokemon, so you don't see it that often. And that's Tail Glow. Tail Glow raises your stage 3 times for special attack. That's really broken, so it has to go into Volbeat because it's a completely awful Pokemon. Generally speaking, beyond that, its stats just aren't that good. Especially its special attack stat, it's like 40 or something, so it doesn't matter if it raises it 3 stages, it's still poo. Illumise, on the other hand, doesn't get Tail Glow, and it gets some like other moves instead. Like it gets Moonblast and Moonbeam and shit like that, whereas I think Volbeat gets like, what's it called now? Synthesis or something like that, and that type of deal. But Tail Glow, really good move, especially when the Pokemon gets the Prankster ability as priority, and it also gets Baton Pass. So you can Baton Pass that onto the Pokemon with a priority on the Baton Pass and the Tail Glow. Beyond that as well, these Pokemon actually have a lot of good support moves. Like, you can get T-Wave on these things, you can put the screens on these guys, you can put Encore with priority, so they're pretty good, honestly. Not the best, obviously, like, there are better Pokemon with Prankster abilities, but they're the only bugs that get Prankster, so I'm going to definitely be using them. The other reason why Illumise doesn't see any play over Volbeat is you typically have your support Pokemon, in this case, you know, the Volbeat and the Illumise, with like 3 support moves and then something like U-turn on it so it can swap out and go onto another Pokemon after you set up these support moves. And Volbeat has a higher attack stat and U-turn is an attacking move, so they're like 2 of the big reasons why Volbeat sees a lot more play than Illumise, because they have the identical defensive stats. Now, where this is going and why this is important is that in this game, Illumise is given the egg move of Tail Glow, so it can actually learn Tail Glow. And this is important because Illumise actually doesn't have a completely dog water special attack stat. It's still not good. Like, it's 70th, I think, instead. But in theory, if you Tail Glow this thing and give it 3 stages of special attack, it's actually becoming pretty scary as an attacking Pokemon. So, potentially Illumise could be ran as some sort of like mix, like support / sweeping Pokemon. So I want to see what we can do with Illumise, and then we will have a Volbeat set as well, and we can again run this as a support, like this little tricky Prankster support Pokemon. Or I could just run it as a screener, just get the screens up really quick, because one of the issues right now with my screeners are they're often quite slow, right? So they get the screen up after the opponent makes a move, which means I don't really get the full effect of the screen on that turn. With Prankster, you're gonna get the screen most likely up before they attack you, so I think these Pokemon can do some good work for us. Connor's used the Heat Wave on me, it's super effective. Yeah, I definitely do have a weakness to Fire type. By the way, thick fat reduces damage you take from fire moves. Bullshit. It should give you another ×2. You should take more damage. Alright, Illumise, you need a nickname. I'm gonna level with you. I called the other one Jetstream. Are there any other, like, air current names? Air current names. Oh, you can be called a Chinook. Sure. I like it. Not what I was actually going for, but I'll take it. Chinook. And I'll have a look at this Illumise, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to have to, like, make the perfect Illumise. I say the perfect. I'll have to make my perfect Illumise off camera, because I doubt it's going to have some good stats. Is there a move called Heatwave in Pokemon? Yeah, there is. Where are you, Illumise? There you are. Alright, Chinook has not been blessed with IVs. It's also not been blessed with the correct ability. Is Heatwave good? It's pretty good. I forgot what the downside of Heatwave is. I think it hits both Pokemon on the opposite side and lowers your special attack, I believe. But I can't quite remember now. I always mix up Heatwave with Overheat and other things. Okay, it's 100 base power, 90 accuracy, it can burn. And that's it. Okay, it's not what I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of Overheat. And then there's another one called Fire Plume, which I do know does more damage the more health you've got. But I think Overheat does see some competitive play here and there. Yeah, I'm thinking of Overheat. But it's a pretty decent move. But yeah, Chinook has not been particularly blessed, sadly. That's fine. We'll work on that off camera at some point. Anyway, they are all the bugs I can catch for now. I think now we're going to go through Seaport. Speak to some people. I can't actually quite remember everything I need to do in Seaport. This is the way to the battle frontier, but we can't get there until I beat the game. And by the way, really annoyingly, I was having a look at where I can get more eject buttons since I used my one eject button on Mothim. And, you know, my entire strategy on that Mothim relied on eject button. It turns out you can't get any more until post-game, so I hope you enjoyed Mothim. That's like the one time you're going to see it. Alternatively, I can just cheat the item back in again, but I can't get that to be a consumable basis that I can keep putting onto this Pokemon until I get to the post-game, so it's my bad. Normally, most consumable items in this game you can farm before the end of the game, but there are some exceptions, and clearly that was one of the exceptions, so I shouldn't have burnt it in a random battle. It's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mothim. That being said, Mothim is just not good enough for Pokemon that I don't feel like I could be bothered cheating something in for it. It's not worth it. Ah, quick balls, yes please. Give me 99 of those bad boys. Give me 99 of these bad boys as well. Alright, we're good on Pokeballs for some time. Wait, do they have heavy balls in this shop? I'll buy some heavy balls as well. I didn't see them. They don't sell them. Why are you telling me about heavy balls? God damn it, you baited me. What's special about the quick and timer balls? So quick balls have got an increased capture rate if you use it on the first turn in battle. I don't know what the capture rate actually is as a number, but it's like, we'll just say it's 50-50. Which is better than just trying to lower Pokemon down. Just throw one quick ball at it and you've got a decent chance of just catching whatever it is. Timer balls are like the reverse. The longer the battle gets drawn out, the more they increase in catch rate. I think it caps out about 10 turns or something, so as long as you draw a battle out, you get it like a better than an Ultra Ball Pokeball, basically. They're very useful for catching like legendaries and stuff. But just in general, I like the quick balls because it'll make catching Pokemon faster. Theoretically. You want to see a tiny Pokemon? How big is Galvantula? I suspect it's quite big. Okay. 20 centimeters high. I probably can do this quest. Oh, Heavy Balls is based on weight. Like, the heavier Pokemon is, the better the capture rate, but legendaries are more often not incredibly heavy. In fact, based on that, like, Ultra Beast battle I had as the 6th gym leader, they were all like the heaviest Pokemon in the game, so they would have a really good catch rate against those guys. God damn it. Height stats Pokemon. Height stats Pokemon. I don't want the tallest, I want the opposite, the smallest. I might have to come back to this, because I just simply... What? It's just awkward to find it. Whatever. I'll come back. It's not even a main quest. Who cares? A Seacumbia as a cry like it's gobbling something up. I can't remember if that's Pukey Mewtwo. I don't think it is. It's the other one that looks like Pukey Mewtwo, I think. Again, a quest that simply right now, I'll come back and do that in the post-game. Alright, this is the house of people that ask for, like, impossible things. I just can't be bothered doing it. You want to see a big Pokemon? How about Scolipede? Bigger than 7 meters. What about Onsen? Is Onsen bigger than 7 meters? How's this thing not bigger than 7 meters? It's massive. Go from tail to tail. Joltik is less than 20 centimeters according to AI and Cutiefly. Get in the box a second. I definitely have a Joltik somewhere in the box. Right? Right? There they are. Have a Joltik. Okay, you like it. What are you gonna give me for that? You gave me a Pokédoll. Unironically, it wasn't worth it. Okay, you'll give me random items if I show you small Pokemon. Kind of weird, honestly, but fine. And the other guy wanted a tall Pokemon. Let me quickly check. Only things I can think of right now immediately is how tall are you, Amaldo? Does it show me on here how tall you are? No, why would it? Pokemon heights. Really? I went on to Bulbapedia and it has it as separate subcategories of, you know, like 6'3", 6'7", 6'11". It doesn't have it in a table which I could sort by. Come on. Buzzwole is bigger than 7 meters, though. I don't have one, but it is a bug. It says Scolipede here is 8 meters tall, and they said no. Oh, wait, no. It said 8 meters, right? Sorry, not 8 foot. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm stupid. Is there a bug? There is no bug that is above 7 meters. Cool. Okay, well, that quest then I can't do right now. In fact, the only like non-legendaries are Alolan Executor, Steelix, and Onix are. Dondozo's not in this game. Wailord is as well. So it's like, do you have Onix, Wailord, or Executor from the Alolan region? If not, then you can't do this quest. I actually might have an Onix. Hang on a minute. It's not a bug, but I would allow it for this quest, right? I mean, I'm going to have non-bug Pokemon to complete some quests, so forgive me, there's going to be a non-bug in the party. I just want to see what you give me, honestly. Please don't just give me a Poké Doll. Is it you? Honestly, you can have it if you want it. I don't need Rock Blast. You give me Fluffy Tail. It's fine. It's progression, okay? Alright, let's never enter that house ever again. There's just nothing in there for me. I assume if you can keep repeating, you get copies of those items, but it's just, Oh, your brain is fried by the TV. I need to do this quest at some point, but I don't think I can complete it just yet. What? Alright, you're gonna give me a Pokemon? Oh, this is the old man quest. Yeah, sure, we'll do this quest. Or we'll start this quest. Actually, this quest is going to be very interesting because I couldn't do this quest on my Ghost-only playthrough. I couldn't figure out how to do it, as there's a really big restriction on it, so maybe I can do it with my Bug Squad instead. Is this a double battle, by the way? Kind of a shame, because if I had my Volbeat set up, it'd be a really good pick for this battle. Alright. On Send and Hurricane, we have Combusken and Shieldon. You could probably stay into the Shieldon. Only neutral. Is it Ground Steel, this thing? I can't remember. Or you Rock Steel? Actually, it tells me that it's Rock Steel. Fair enough. That makes sense, actually. Ground Steel would be super effective. I'll send this into you, and honestly, I think a Fire-type move is coming into this slot, which is a bit of an issue. We'll go into Ocean. Slightly scary. They're setting up on me. That did a surprising amount, but you're dead regardless, so let's kill you off. It's slightly spooky to Rain Dance right now. It would make my Center Scorch weaker, but the Rain Dance will happen last. I think I'll just let it Reflect. Wow, Sky Uppercut. Okay, that's slightly alarming. That'll one-shot every one of my Pokemon now. You do not have a good move into the Combusken. I'll check if it's got an item. I'll do Knockoff. Holding anything? No, he's not holding anything. Goodbye, Onsen. You are perished. What? Oh, wait, Sky Uppercut's a fighting move, isn't it? It's not a flying move. What am I thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of... Is it called Sky Drop? Where it takes you up into the air for a turn, then kills you? Well, it doesn't kill you, but it does damage. I think I'm mixing up those two moves. Alright. Yeah, a fighting move will do nothing into me. So, thanks. And Garbodor, the clue's really in the name. Alright, we'll switch into Atoll. Probably an attack is coming into the slot anyway. Alright, it's an attack into this slot, but not the one I was predicting. In most mainline games, the AI is programmed not to do that. It won't explode when there's no other Pokemon left in a battle, because they just automatically lose now. This game is not made the same way, though, so they do this wild shit. Anyway, this guy gets kidnapped, I think. Yep, I think he gets kidnapped on the way home or something. Where did you live, by the way? It was here, right? Yeah, great work from us, honestly. To be fair, why are they asking a child to, like, escort them home? So yeah, this is the issue of this area. You can only bring in ice and fairy-type Pokemon, and spoilers, they're going to use a bunch of fire Pokemon, and they're going to use rock Pokemon, they're going to use poison Pokemon, and I couldn't do this with my ghost-only Pokemon, because the only ghost Pokemon I could bring into this area was Frostless. You might be saying there is another, ghost fairy type. Well, firstly, I can't use Fluttermane, not in this game. There is another one, it's Mimikyu. Mimikyu, you can only catch it in this warehouse, so I couldn't get Mimikyu. I only had Frostless, and I couldn't beat the first battle with 6 Frostlesses. Now, bugs, on the other hand, I don't have quite the same restriction. I can bring more than one bug into this battle, or one variety of bug. I can bring 2 bugs into this battle. I think the only bugs I can bring are Rabombe, and I can bring in Frostmoth, so I don't know if this area is actually doable. And actually, can you do all the quests with bug-type Pokemon idea, this is probably the quest that'll catch me out. I'm not entirely certain I could beat this area with Frostmoth and Rabombe. I think we've got a bit more of a chance, because Rabombe's not a terrible Pokemon. It's a bit fragile, but it has okay stats. And Frostmoth has actually got a really good ability, as long as I give it its hidden ability, so we'll probably set up for that, but I'm going to have to, like, actually put together a party for it, because I'm going to have to make, like, 3 Frostmoths and, like, a Rabombe or something, or 3 Rabombes, to do that area specifically. So for now, we'll just keep running around. We haven't finished the upstairs here. What do you want? Please? Okay. I think when you complete this quest, this is where the homeless guy moves in. If you remember the hobo quest back from when I was... Where was I? Is it Epidemi Town, I think it's called in the game? Yeah, I think it was in Epidemi. Before I went into the mountain, there was like a homeless guy's like, can you find a place for me to live? Small child. And it was like, yeah, sure, we'll find a place for you to live. Oh, well, here are the heavy balls. I'll take some heavy balls. Actually, before I buy this, I think someone sells TMs here, and there's some TMs I really want, so... In fact, I want all the TMs, but... In particular, Protect, very strong. I would like it. Energy Ball, pretty good. In fact, I've just looked at my money situation, we're fine. Charge Beam, reasonably strong. And Poison Jab, you never know. We might need some coverage. But getting Protect is pretty big. I will now purchase some heavy balls. Not quite as many. We'll take 30. Dude, I'll also take Natural Gift TMs. A few times I've like looked at Natural Gift as a potential coverage option. I don't need to go through this. Basically, Natural Gifts is a move that does 1 base power, but its actual move and what it does depends on the berry you have held on that Pokemon. It will consume that berry and do a certain type of move. Like, for example, these ones where it's like, reduces damage from a super effective fairy move. I think it does fairy damage like base 90 power or something. So it can be quite cool. You will sell me exotic berries. Oh, that's cool. I do have some raspberries, but we're about to go to the Safari Zone. There's actually a Pokemon I want to catch in there, so I'll take some raspberries. I have none of these. I'll take some Bluckberries. Yeah, why not? Give me 10 of like each of these berries. Okay, maybe not all the berries. I just noticed an issue. That's fine. This is good enough. Oh, is this an inverse battle house or something? Oh, maybe not. I thought with like the Shninja thing, there was going to be some sort of shenanigans going on in there. Alright, is this the warehouse I need to go into later? Okay, so this is where I need to be later. But as I said, I'm going to have to breed, like, 6 Pokemon for this, so... Let's not worry about it. The breeder school, I forgot. I need the Ditto. Do you have a... You do. Please tell me the exact numbers here, by the way. I want to know how many Pokemon I've bred. Hatching eggs and helping others hatch them is my one purpose. You're going to give me an incentive to start hatching. If I hatch at least 10 eggs, you give me something nice. I think I've hatched 10 eggs. Oh, it just says remaining none. Come on. Oh, there we go. Never mind. 2,663 eggs have been hatched so far. Actually, less than I thought. By the way, there's none of the rewards, so... We get to go through this again. How many did you want me to do on the second attempt, by the way? 50! Oh my god, 50 eggs? Can I do 50 eggs? Oh, I've already done 50 eggs. There you go. This Ditto is... It's the bee's knees. Literally, it's the bee's knees. Also, this is quite useful. Magma Stone lets you hatch eggs quicker, which again makes my life easier. And quest completing master as well. Okay, so if you look at this Ditto has the perfect IVs, all 31s across the board. So if I breed this with a Destiny Knot, it'll pass on through its IVs to the child, which just makes my life so much easier to make super duper Pokemon. So now that we have this Ditto, all other Dittos are actually rendered worthless. So at some point in the bang box, all these Dittos I might want to just grind up. I'm actually going to mark you as well with a little love heart, just so that I know you're like the special one. You are the bee's knees. And I guess while I'm lacking Pokemon in my party, let me just quickly run over here and grab the gift I get from this person. I think you give me like Gen 7 Pokemon, is it? Yeah, it's 7. Neglecting Pokemon? Who would do that? Who would do such a thing? Alright, do I want Rowlet, Litten, or Poplio? In honor of Wolfie and his, Incineroar that was, like, being distributed last week, I'll take Litten. I can't use any of them, to be fair, other than for Pokedex reasons. For some reason, no starter is a Bug-type Pokemon, or evolves into a Bug-type Pokemon, so... Weird that, right? Anyway, Litten. Here it is if you want to look at it. Very cool. It does, oh wait, does it have Intimidate? I can't remember which pathway leads to Intimidate. I don't think it's the Blaze pathway, though. Very cool moveset, I'm sure, I'm sure Incineroar would love those moves. And you're going to go into the box. Never to be seen again. Although I say this, I might, maybe it's a spoiler for you, but I don't know. If you don't know what the Gym 7 gimmick is, just turn off for like a second. In fact, I'll put my hand down when I stop talking about the Gym 7 gimmick. Okay? So the Gym 7 gimmick is, it gives you like I think it's called like the protein ability. So your Pokemon typing will be based on the typings of the first 2 moves in your move slots for your Pokemon. And I don't know how I want to treat this with bug Pokemon. Do I have to have a bug move in there to keep the bug typing? Or do I accept that they go into the battle as bugs and I can change the typing to completely something different? I haven't decided yet, but it would be quite funny just to use like any Pokemon in the game as long as they have a bug type move. But I think that's kind of like not in keeping with the game, so I'll probably let the bugs go away from being a bug. Okay, when I go into the battle, they have to be bug type Pokemon. When I'm in the battle, it can be any type I want. Okay, that's what I'm going to do, I think. But it'd be funny to come in as like, an Incineroar with bug typing. Anyway, no more talking about it. I'm also running out of space right now of just random Pokemon that aren't bugs in the box. I might actually need to create a... Do I have a spare box somewhere to just dump Pokemon in? I'm also going to let you know right now, in case you're wondering why I'm keeping all these eggs, there is a house in the 8th gym area that buys boxes full of eggs for, like, fairly large amounts of money. So I've been trying to save the box of eggs for that. Also, I'm just really lazy. I can both hatching them and then, you know, grinding them up. So I'm currently getting into like a storage issue, but I'm hoping I can get to the 8th gym before it fully fills everything up. That's the grand plan. By the way, have I talked to these guys? Oh, okay, this is... God damn it. When I had the hands up moment, that is very similar to what I was talking about. I guess I'm not allowed to go in there yet, though. Okay, did I... Is this the breeding school? Will you let me in here? Nope. Oh, you're the fisherman, right? Sure. Oh, you're not the other fishing guy. Okay. You're like, if you fish a guy and bring the fish that you want, you know, that famous fish, Psyduck, they'll give you a reward. Interesting. I think she'll improve Eevee. Ivy's actually based on me giving her bottle caps. I kind of want to do, but hang on a second. Hold on. Because I think like my entire party like supercharged insane bugs. Hurricane giving it a bit of speed would be quite nice though. Alright, let's do that. We'll put Hurricane in the grinder, wherever this actually is. So we'll do Hurricane. And I want your speed to be trained. You okay? It has, it's an S in speed now. Okay. And it retained the EVs. Okay, that's actually quite useful then. That's really good to know. So if I'm training Pokemon and I'm like missing one of the stats, because bottle cap's actually quite hard to get. But if I'm missing like one of the stats and, you know, it's a pain in the ass or something, I could just use bottle caps to make it the way I want it to be. You need a passcode, right? I always forgot to get this passcode. It's like hidden away in a box somewhere or something. It's like, oh, there's like some writing scrolled on this. Yeah, there's like, this is a great place about a secret passcode. What is the passcode? It might be in the other place. Hang on a sec. Is it in this warehouse, the other one? Is it here? Is it here? Maybe I have to start the quest first. Maybe it's actually there, but I've not started that quest line yet, so it won't let me in. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, we've basically actually finished this place. There's really not a lot going on here. It just progresses the story. There's some important stuff for post-game in here, but... And then there's that quest of save the guy, which we'll do probably next time. Alright, found the fishing guy. I'll take your super rod. I'm definitely a keen fisher. Yeah, for whatever reason this boat's broken or something, so we're not allowed to use it, so I have to go to the other dock, and then that's completely fine. The other dock, by the way, is just up here. I don't think there's anything in this area I need either. Later on, we can get the, I think it's called the ADM here, which makes it easy for me to, like, drill into walls and stuff, and I think you can, like, I think you can use, like, dive and stuff with it. I think you can do all the HM stuff as well. Like, it's just the cheat code. But again, you can't get it, like, till the post-game, so. Story of this area, honestly, it's the post-game. Come back here, get all the good stuff. Honestly, I'm good for now. I could go through talking to everyone, but I don't care. I simply don't care. I'm pretty certain everything in there is post-game related. Alright, this is the person that'll take me to the next area, which is where the next gym is. We're also approaching the point where my first season of the Ghost playthrough ended because I fucked up my original choice of Pokemon. Because I thought you could get Waterfall on a Ghost by the time you got to this area, and you couldn't. There was one fence that stopped me. I'll tell you the fence that stopped me from beating the game on that playthrough when I get to it. Anyway, this is the next gym. But first, I want to talk around a bit. Oh, this is the fried brain quest. We can potentially do this quest now. I can't remember now. I think I have to get to the last town, actually, before I can do this quest fully. So I'll leave it till the very, very post-game where I can just fly around the map and just take everything off. There is a Safari Zone there as well. We will be going in. There are some bugs I want in the Safari Zone. I forgot what these guys are doing some sort of ritual for, but that ain't anything to do with me. Sure. You want to know Pokemon no swagger? Really? Really? I think I've got the TM4 swagger, actually. Hang on a sec. Do I have swagger? I do. You know what, then? Hang on a sec. I've got the TM for Poison Jab now, so I can just overwrite it again. Heart scale worth it. Do you want me to show something else now? No. Easy heart scale, though. Where's that Poison Jab that I just picked up? There it is. Okay. Oh, it's locked. Okay, again, that's going to be a post-game house. Let's go to the Safari Zone then. Go catch the Pokemon I need to get. Let me just quickly check something before I go in. I can't remember exactly the difficulty I need to put this on, because there's 3 difficulties, right? I actually don't know where to check this. Maybe I just, like, send it and hope for the best. Where's Safari? Oh, I don't know what it is in my notes. Okay, fuck it. We'll just send it. Going insane. That's not a bug. Oh, and I can use berries. Interesting. Okay, I just wanted to know how that would work. Please. I don't even want you! Get in the ball! There you go. Can I skip? Oh, you can run. Hang on a minute. I should have ran. Skip, please. Yep, that's fine. Also, not a bug. Again, you're still not a bug, sadly. I might be on the wrong difficulty. No, I'm not. This is the one I want. So, Glossipod, I think it's called, is a bug Pokemon. It's another bug water Pokemon. Oh my god, do I have to hit you with this? Oh my god. Please! I should have bought more! How did I miss? There you go. 16 balls and a jittery Pokemon. We got it. Please get in the flask. Get in. Nice, okay. Bug caught. You can be called... We'll call you Riptide. Nope, I'm good. Yep, thank you. Very fun safari game, but I don't want to play anymore. Where is the Glossipod? I think the thing is just an offensive sweeper, by the way. It's got a really weird ability, though, with emergency exits, so when I get set to below half health, I just automatically swap out, which is, like, both a good and a bad thing. For the most part, though, I think people see it as a bad thing. But yeah, it's got a pretty good attacking stat, pretty good defensive stats. So, yeah, well, I'll breed a better version rather than just grind the Safari Zone for a good version of that Pokemon, because that would take me hours. Probably even longer than that. I may not ever be able to achieve that. Right, Coots Bog lets me get to the next area. This person wants me to catch every Pokemon in Coots Bog. I will do that at some point, but not today. In fact, I don't think there's a bug Pokemon in here, right? I think my next bug Pokemon, and I've not got my list up, is in the 8th town. We're actually almost out of bug Pokemon now. I nearly caught all the bug Pokemon that exist in this game. Yeah, when I get to the 8th place, I think I can pick up Heracross, Pineco, Scyther, Pinsir, and Nincada. And then on Victory Road, I can get Durant. And then beyond that, Larvister is a post-game gift. Genesect is a legendary, which I can catch. Buzzwole and Pheromosa are the final two, which again are all post-game, so we're approaching the end of all bugs I can possibly have. What I think I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to try and run through this area quickly. I should really just grind some levels, because I do need some levels. But I'll run through the area. I think there's certainly a raid battle in this area. There's also, I think the TM for Rain Dance is in here somewhere. Wait, it can't be, I've got it already. There's a TM in this area that I know I want. Like, I remember, like, going Coots Bog. That's going to be a big change for me. But I can't remember what it is. Alright, slightly annoying. We'll go with the Fire Lash. Again, sadly, I don't have a Dark-type Pokemon take the Future Sight, so I think we just have to eat it. I could swap into... what's his name? The Water Spider, because he'll take it better. But on said, you can take this, right? Oh, God. It's Wobbuffet. Actually, it's not ended yet, the Future Sight, so let's go into Onsen now. It's got Shadow Tag, of course. That's the plan. You do Future Sight and then switch into a Shadow Tag Pokemon. I like it. Well, Onsen's probably dead. Is he going to use Counter? Yeah, okay. This is why you want mixed attackers for Wobbuffet, so you can play around Counter plus... What's it called now? Mirror Force? I can't remember what it's called. It's not Mirror Force, but it's Mirror something. Not Mirror Move. It's Mirror Coat? I think it's Mirror Coat. the ultimate enders of Nuzlocke runs, going into a Wobbuffet with like counter or mirror coat, or if it's like a random one, the Pokemon just randomly have mirror coat or counter. So scary. Such a scary move. Anyway, I don't need Bug Ghost right now, so I can't escape the Shadow Tag at will. I could use Atoll here for poison reasons, because I think Wobbuffet doesn't learn damaging moves right. Or it shouldn't do. So it's going to be really boring, but I'm going to just stall it out. Well, also a fun move. Very good. I like it. Not gonna lie, Destiny Bond is one of those moves I don't fully understand. Basically, if you get Destiny Bonded and you kill the Pokemon on the turn it Destiny Bonds, it dies, or you die as well. But I always can't quite figure out the exact timings. I think it's like once I've completed my turn, then it like resets. But I'm just gonna spam Protect until the Toxic kills you. And hopefully it kills you after Destiny Bond ends. But I think as soon as my turn ends, I'm fine. And I think the poison trigger, the toxic trigger is at the end of the turn, so I'm pretty certain this thing can't do anything about this. Like, it's just going to die. Well, we're about to find out. I live. Okay, cool. You had a annoying team. I'll give you that. I'm also going to put a thing, a repel. I don't know what it is. I just don't like this bog. I don't like the Pokemon that are in it. I get lost in here all the time. You have to, like, swap between surfing and not surfing. It's just annoying. Where are my max repels? Oh, yeah, and then you can't be on your bike at all times because you have to go up ladders here and there. And there's, like, 3 paths through the place, and I get lost, and then I cry. Just let me get through to the next place so I can just fly over this place in the future. Plusle. Not a good Pokemon to go into Plusle. I'm going to be level with you here. I guess we go into Canopy. I assume an electric type attack is incoming. Raw Thunder, eh? Okay, I see how it is. Oh my god, with the paralysis on top of it as well. Cool. Very cool. Thank you. I'm getting slightly concerned about this Plusle now. Oh my god, it's going to sweep me. This is going to kill me. How does one kill Plusle now? I guess we go into Thunderclap, who also resists electric, but just pray that it only has electric type moves. I can't paralyze either. Okay, that's a positive side. I think it must only have Thunder then. Oh, it has Baton Pass. Oh my god, well, it's another electric type Pokemon, but that might know more than just Baton Pass. Oh, that's very good. Oh god, I'm gonna die to the Hyper Voice, aren't I? This guy's gonna boom me. I don't have to deal with this anymore. I guess I can Atoll and stall, because that only got a +2 speed stage, I think. And I don't remember how fast Heliolisk is to start with. It's +2 special, +2 attack. I think we take one of these. Famous last words. Alright, we're dead. There's no winning anymore. Because I'm going to assume this has an electric type move. This is my thing that could take the special hits. Holy shit, it also only has Thunder. If this thing had Thunderbolt, it would be over. I now have some sort of chance. I wish that killed. Thank the Lord. The 75 accurate moves missed. It has dry skin. I'm stupid. What am I doing? Throwing for content, I guess. Alright, well, I'm dead. Cool. Good play from me there. Very smart Pokemon play. This thing does have the ability that gets it faster and faster over time, so... Please miss Raw Thunder. Oh, it's got Hyper Voice. Never mind. Let's put one in the death counter. Actual crazy guy. My fault. I should have killed this thing. Forgot about dry skin. Well. If only I had a bug ground type Pokemon. Also, if only I didn't lead with Hurricane. We go again. But this time I'm gonna go this way. Ah, I hate the walkway things. Alright, we're back here. Didn't matter. Okay, we know what it's leading with. I'm back for revenge. Probably should have brought a Pokemon with a ground type move, to be perfectly honest with you, but hey ho. I actually don't have good Pokemon for this battle. I really should actually change my party. Or I'm just going to risk getting murderated again. Let's just not get hit by Raw Thunders 3 or 4 times in a row. How about that? Nope. Instantly, Raw Thunder hits it. Okay, if you stay in though, you're dead. I'm not letting you have a chance to Baton Pass. You're actually just dead to that. I'm kind of shocked, honestly. Zep Striker is your other Pokemon. I actually didn't even realize you had another one. This will hurt you. It probably will kill me, actually. I held on. I don't have a safe swap anymore, so I'm just going to eat it. I didn't know if it's going to do something like... I don't even know what it would have done. I assumed it was going to do Wild Charge, but I didn't know if it was going to do another electric move, so I didn't want to swap into Galvantula. That is somewhat alarming, but from what I've seen now, I don't think you've got a non-electric move, but I could be wrong. This won't do that much. Even with the attack boost, it won't do too much. And even then, you're going to take the recoil damage. You do live. Alright, the Helios will go down. Without its boost, it's not going to kill me. And by the way, I talked about the start of the episode, Baton Pass in Tail Glow. That was like the little sister of that move. And it just like wiped my team from there. Because it used, what was it? It used Foul Play, which I think is a +2 special attack boost, right? I can get +3 instead, which is crazy. Alright, Ocean, don't put a water move into the dry skin Pokemon, please. Raw Thunder again, I see. No paralysis, and we're fine. Okay, we'll heal back up from this. I should take another Thunder. Alright, and again, you can't hit 75 accurate moves, like, time after time after time. Eventually you're gonna miss. And then I get to you. I guess a crit could have made that a bit tricky as well, but... We avoid the crit. Give me my money back. And then we'll heal our Pokemon. We're going to blame that loss onto the heat. My room right now, temperature-wise, actually, it is cooling down, to be fair, but I think all my enzymes are denatured or something. I've had, like, a horrible night's sleep. It's been, like... It's like what we in the British Isles call muggy right now. It's, like, really hot and humid. Just sticky. It's horrible. It's really uncomfortable to be in. Like I said, the temperature's breaking now, and actually there's a possible chance of thunderstorms, so hopefully it just absolutely chucks it down and it drops down to, like, the high teens, which is a weather condition or a temperature I can deal with. I can live at that temperature. Low 30s, no bueno for me. Hello, Natu. How are you, well, I was going to say, how are you fasted, but now that I think about it, I think my sense scotch is quite slow. Alright, one bird down. What's the grand plan here, by the way? Why did you use a Natu? And a Delcatty. I guess it's just personal preference. Cheeks clapped. Excuse me? Do not put me to sleep. What a moveset. Fake out, sing, double edge. Alright, we're basically at the top of the bog now. I don't quite remember how to get out to get to that TM. I think I had this issue last time where I was like, how do you get this TM? I just couldn't figure it out. But hopefully it's not going to be so cursed this time. Sorry as well, you can tell I'm getting like a bit annoyed because I'm pushing the speed up button more. But I like Steenie as well as the Pokemon. Steenie and... what's it called now? Bounce, Sweet, Steenie, and... what's the other one called? I forgot what its final evolution's called. I think they're cool designs. Okay, is this the exit? Sure. Let me just leave so I can fly through the bog in the future. I am going to have to come back here at some point because the final mission of the main storyline where people are trying to take over the world, that is in this bog, basically. Or more specifically, it's on a mountain inside of the bog. I found a rare bone from the Miltank and Tauruses. Am I allowed to take that? Is there not any guidelines to say you can't take bones out of a farm? Anyway, this is the fence, by the way, that caused me to lose the ghost-only playthrough, because I thought I could get to the water above me before I needed to use Waterfall. And in that, water above me is Jellicent. And Jellicent is like one of the only ghost-type Pokemon in the game that can learn Waterfall. There's actually 2 of them, but you can't catch one of them in the base game, I think. So that caused my playthrough to end, because I can't get through this fence. Oh, by the way, this guy actually has a bug-based quest, so we'll be doing this at some point. But it'll be over the time of me just running around the map. I'll pick some of them up. He basically asked me to catch all the Vivillons out in the wild, and each one is a different form. Because Vivillon has, I think, 20 different forms, depending on where you catch it, so that's the quest related to that. The other annoying thing about that, like, fence issue is if this person let me walk past, because there's some like footprints. If they let me past again, I could go catch Jellicent because there'll be some fishing water over there, which I think you can like fish it out, or at the very least I could surf in it to get it out. So I got trolled by a person looking at footprints and a fence. So I was a bit cross, and then I learned that the way around it is just to start with Jellicent. So you have to start with Jellicent. I lost both the 3 yellow shards. It's actually not a bad deal. If any of my Pokemon would learn it, but... So, a pretty good move. Other than that, this place is kind of... meh. It's like back-to-back-to-back towns, which are pretty boring. This is quite funny, though, so we'll do this. It's a quiz show, right? Hi, this way, please. Exciting, thrilling, zippy, chilling. It's Pep Quiz. Today's challenger is this person. Hi, welcome. Pep Quiz starts now. Answer lots of quizzy questions and watch your brain get brainier. Let's start with a question. Right, the question. Who are the mysterious creatures that inhabit our world? Oh my, it's tremendously difficult. Is this Pokemon? Is the answer is Pokemon? They're not Pokemon. Well, that's a problem. So it's mysterious creatures that aren't Pokemon. Shadow Warriors. Humans? It's the humans, they're the mysterious creatures. If the answer is Pokemon, I'm gonna be apocalyptically cross. I actually don't know what he's asking for me. No, sure. What's the answer, though? What's the answer? I do, but give me the answer, otherwise I learn nothing. The mysterious creatures that exist in these lands, which aren't Pokemon. I mean, I only see people and Pokemon, so it's one or the other. And I don't think Shadow Warriors fit in the box. Anyway, Magnolia feels that there's basically nothing else in here beyond that, so... Let's go back into the Misery Bog. And... try and find that HM, or TM. The swamp is a perfect place to ambush unsuspecting trainers. Where did your parents go wrong? The Yokohama. Stunfisk. Is it normal Stunfisk? It's not normal Stunfisk. It is the Galarian one? Right? Were you Galarian? I don't remember. You are Steel Ground. You will not like getting hit by fire then. I will not like getting hit by muddy water either. Please don't lower my accuracy and kill me. Alright, you lowered my accuracy, but you didn't kill me at least. Stunfisk is out. Who's in now? Toxicroak. You're poison fighting, right? Let's get rid of that defensive stat if you don't mind. And adios. Shouldn't do too much. Alright, with a crit, I guess you do. Speaking of not doing too much, Atoll I at some point want to teach another move to. I think it learns Earthquake, but I don't have it yet, so my coverage is actually not very good. Blood Poison doesn't really cover many of the bases. But fortunately the defense dropped, and the fact that it only had, like, you know, half its health left means we get through that battle. Stunfisk is back. Again, not great for me because it's got steel typing. I'll try and finish it off with X Scissor. How much does it do? Doesn't quite get the kill. Fortunate miss in my favor. And what was your last Pokemon that you weren't willing to go into it there? I must ask. Ah, okay. Carnivine, a Pokemon that has been done dirty by the Pokemon Company, doesn't have particularly good moveset, doesn't have particularly good stats, hasn't got good, like, typing, really. It sort of just exists. Cool looking, but like horrible other than that. Like, it has nothing going for it. In fact, it really... It's like not a bad Pokemon in the sense that it's bad. It's just bad because it's incredibly boring. And it is kind of bad, stat-wise. It's just not interesting. Anyway, level 57 is the cap. We've just hit it with Atoll, so Atoll and Ocean should probably swap out. Then again, Ocean has to stay in because I need someone that can do Surf, and currently Ocean is the only bug-type Pokemon I know that learns Surf. Let's bring in Olympus Mons for a bit. Should really burn him as well. Oh, okay, I'll go through the rigmarole of burning it. Flame Orb, where are you? So at the bottom then, because it's not in the alphabetical order. Alright. So where is this TM? Is it down here? To the right? Is it here? No. There is an item. Unironically, Heavy Boot's quite useful, so I'll take that. Is it here? No, maybe actually. By the way, there's a raid. Let me get the hidden item. There's a raid den here. And it's quite a funny raid den because it like says there's a raid den here. I don't know why, but they couldn't put the raid den effect on, like, you know, the shadow. So they just put a sign saying, "Trust me, it's here." Oh, it's Croconaw, right? Sure, I'll fight you, Croconaw. We'll bring Canopy, Thunderclap, and I'll bring Heracross. Okay, setting up Hail, I guess. Pretty good coverage, actually. Ice for the grass types. Still didn't do any damage, though, but... Oh, you are level 36 now that I look at it. I see the problem now. I thought it was a 4-star raid, so I thought it was going to be like in the 50s, but no. Alright, I'll just speed through this. The battle's effectively over because there's a 20 level gap. I'll catch you. You seem like an annoying Pokemon to get down the line. Lumberries, Wackenberries, Honju Berries, PP up, Big Pearls. Cool, very good. Let me go grab the... Wait, is it here where the item is? Actually, maybe over here where the item is. Yeah, I think this as well. This is where I need to go to Waterfall to get out of this area. King's Rock, that might unironically be the thing I wanted from the bog. It might not be the HM or the TM. King's Rock lets you have like a flinch chance as well. It's very similar to Razorfang. But I wanted another flinching item for one of my other Pokemon, and now I've got it. I will... Well, firstly, I'll fight this person. Not where the HM is. Kangaskhan. Is this thing going to Mega Evolve? Because Mega Kangaskhan, pretty annoying to deal with. I'd probably still be okay from here, to be honest with you, but... Okay, it is not Mega Kangaskhan, therefore it's just a Kangaskhan, and therefore it's not that interesting. Do not look, small child in the pouch. I am definitely not murdering your mother. On to what's annoying Coil. Coil is a move that increases your attack, defense, and accuracy, I believe. I'm not going to take it, I think. It's only one stage for everything. And currently how I've got this, I could actually put Assault Vest on it and it'd be pretty good. Now, I do say this, but I've got like 3 Pokemon that have like good movesets for Assault Vest, and obviously only one of them can hold it right now, but maybe at the end game I can get more of them, so. I'm also not that hot on Coil. Which is ironic since, like, heating elements are often coiled, so I feel like more often than not coils can be hot. Wait, is it this way I need to go? For the other water? Nope, that's where I've just been. It all looks the same in here, god damn it. And this is the very start, right? Minin, are you going to do the same thing Plusle did and raise all your stats and enroll me with a Heliolisk? Or Heliolisk? Pardon me. Because I was a bit... I was a bit annoyed. I sped through whatever you just did to me. I think it was Thunder. Are Plusle and Minim the worst fake Pikachus ever conceived? They must be, right? Well, goodbye, Spinder. Nice knowing you. 2 more Pokemon, by the way. Tangrowth. I'm not convinced I can kill Tangrowth before Tangrowth kills me. Tangrowth isn't particularly quick either, but that's how not happy I am with the situation. Theoretically, any Pokemon should be able to deal with this thing in my party, but I'm slightly concerned. We'll go with Hurricane, because I think Hurricane's got a flinch chance. Slam. Alright, we're going to spam 80 accurate moves again, are we? With now a 30% chance for me to flinch, I think. Actually, I don't know what the flinch chance is on Air Slash. Doesn't matter, I've killed you. Final Pokemon. Not Wobbuffet again. I can't do the Toxic strat this time because I don't have Toxic. Just one-shot it, forehead. Then Mirror Coat can't hurt you. Get an Omni Boost. Goodbye. Stupid Wobbuffet. Stupid Pokemon. Whatever. It's fine. We're literally out the front gate, so I'll just run back to the Pokemon Center. Where is this area I need to get to? It's like to the right, right? Or is it? Where even is the Pokeball? Unironically, you know what? I just gotta Google this area. Coots Bog. Give me the wiki. Because I distinctly remember walking through this area looking for this TM for too long. It's Toxic. That's what the item is in this area. That's why I want it. Toxic's actually quite useful. Where is the map of this area? I found it. The TM is... Sure, use the smallest picture known to mankind. That'll help everyone out. It's right at the top. Okay. I'll fly here. Now I need to go down to the right. Then up, right, down. There it is. Very, very hard to find item, as you can see. I think I've grabbed everything else. I don't know why it is, I just always fail to get to that area. Right, let's put together a team to go through the water gym now. Actually, let's not do that just yet. We'll do it in a minute. It's something I want to do before the end of this episode. What I actually really want to do is, I want to quickly try and set off the quest line over here. Because you can get one of the power items which makes EV training easier over here. I can't quite remember exactly where it is though, so I apologize if I've gone the wrong way here, which I might have already done. I may have instantly gone the wrong way. Oh yeah, I've instantly gone the wrong way. Actually, there is some other stuff I need to do in here anyway, so it's not a problem. There's an item back here I think that I want. How did I get down the ladder on a bicycle? Oh, this is the rock, by the way. This is a special rock. I don't need it anymore, but this would be the special rock. If I hadn't found Shuckle through sheer determination of getting a Shuckle, it would be in this rock. I mean, it still is. I think it's like a 6% chance for this to be a Shuckle. I don't have a safe swap, by the way, so I have to just stay in. But obviously I've caught a Shuckle at this point, so it doesn't matter. I've just also thought, Talonflame is really quick, so I don't think I'm faster than it. Nope, I'm not. Do I live through this? I do. Why did you use a flying move and not a fire move? I'm 90% certain if you have, like, flame charge, you would have just one-shot me. Galvantula is not particularly tanky, I think. Alright, another bird. Intimidate's not a huge issue for me. The issue is if this thing attacks me with... I guess Brave Bird might get me, but something that's not a flying move, but it still killed me. Alright, never mind. We actually have a bit of an issue here. I have two Pokemon that are 4 times weak to Staraptor's Brave Bird. Let's get Reflect up. The only positive is it's slowly killing itself on me. Holy shit, this is holding something. There's no way that should have just one-shot me, I think. Is he got a choice item or something? Well, this is a this is an issue. A pretty big issue at that. Because you don't get quicker. I guess I can slowly try and work through the PP of Brave Bird. I don't know how many Brave Bird PPs are. I think it's more than 5 though, so it's probably worthless, and I think I'm slower. Yeah, I'm going to just try and recoil it down, I guess. Who has more health here? You or Heracross? It's Heracross by 3 or 4. Well, you're literally here just to take the bullet, I think. Goodbye, Heracross. We win, but... Can I really call this winning? How was I meant to know in the bottom of a fucking cave there would be a guy on a bicycle with a bird team? Called Gerald. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this will be a Shuckle. Or nothing. Cool. But anyway, you would just keep resetting this rock and you get Shuckle very quickly. That's the whole point of this area. Alright, let me pop out the revives and have a party. Bit like a chickenpox party, but instead for fainted Pokemon. Okay, so I think there's nothing else I need to do in here. I think I did go the wrong way to begin with, but I think I can rectify the problem. Because I think Surf gets me around the obstacle that's causing me the grievances right now. And I can't remember, do I have Rock Climb yet? Do I actually have the TM for it, specifically? I think I do, right? Yeah, because I got taught... Sorry, the guide taught it me, so I could actually go through this entire area. I get a ton of items, but again, I feel like at this point, I'm so close to getting Waterfall that I might as well just wait for Waterfall before I do everything. Anyway, I think this is the ladder I wanted. Yeah, this is the ladder I wanted, I think. I'm pretty certain there's a quest in here. And it's really hard, but it gives you a good item at the end of it, so it's kind of worth it. Puzzle solving, I really? Puzzle solving? That's what you want from me right now? I'm actually not sure this is a good idea, full stop. I don't think I need to do this right now for the quest. It's actually to get to the raid den, I think, that's in here. I'll have one lark at this. I may have already fucked it up, to be completely honest with you. I have. I fucked up to begin with. I pushed the wrong boulder. But anyway, I think there's a quest in here for me to, like, beat up a scientist. And then I have to beat her up, like, 2 more times, but, like, the second time, she's, like, unbelievably hard. Even on difficult, I found it a challenge. So I have no idea what it's going to be like on Insane. I assume Insane. Canopy, you also need to learn a move better than Razor Leaf. I'm kind of shocked that it is your best physical grass move at this point, but it must be, otherwise I would have put something else on you. You get Leaf Blade eventually, that's what I'm waiting for. This might kill me, by the way. Yeah, super effective, and this Pokemon is frail as fuck. This might kill me as well, to be honest with you. This Pokemon is, like, physically not that bulky. Don't flinch. Thank you. Alright, get the revives out. Canopy needs one. I've not really been impressed by Levani so far. To be fair, I'd heard tell that Levani is not a good Pokemon. In fact, most bugs are not good Pokemon, but, like, especially Levani, it has just too many weaknesses. Too fragile, too many weaknesses, and not enough payoff for it. And actually, to be fair to Canopy, I have got it set up in a mode that it really wants the sun out. For it to, like, see ultimate play. It's not a complex puzzle. You push the boulder on the button, you push the other boulder on the button, and so on and so forth, and eventually you get into a scenario where the door opens. That is how you solve this puzzle. It's very simple. Now, doing the puzzle might be harder, but by Onsen, by the way, 4 times weak to rock, and it was a crit. Probably did like 8,000 damage there. Maldo, you are neutral to grass now. You also have rock boost, which makes me pretty spooked. But Canopy, you're just going to bite the bullet. Because I don't have a safe swap into rock-type Pokemon right now. Forgot you're weak to bug as well. Cool. Cool Pokemon. Heracross. What can you do? Rock Blast is a bug, of course. I'm a fool. Use rock-type moves. Flinch, please. Ow. It's fine. So turn of burn I'm going to take. Just don't miss the Rock Blast. Thank you. Alright, and then your last Pokemon is Cradily. You're bug grass, right? It's like rock grass. Pin Missile. Get him or flinch him. I missed! 95 accurate, by the way. Oh, thank God it's stockpiled. Heracross, you're staying in, by the way, buddy. You live or die by this. You're gonna die by this, because I don't think 5 times kills you. It'll be close, actually, at 5. Oh, we die. We die to bird. Well, okay, that's kind of my bad. Sorry, Heracross. I'll finish you off with Galvantula. And then also, I'm going to quickly use the bathroom because I'm making some poor decisions right now. So give me a second. I'm back. I've I've caused a great act of heresy against my beloved bugs. Just went to the bathroom, came back again, looked at my pillow because there's a cushion behind me on this chair to prop me up because I'm an old man. and my pillow had fallen down, and it turns out the back of my pillow there was a moth, which I've proceeded during the course of the stream to just smush into the back of my chair, so I quickly cleaned that up as well. I'm sorry, bug brethren, but if you're going to try and sit on the back of my cushion against the chair, you're going to have a bad time. I'm sorry to say this, not a good place for you to nap, so I apologize to all the moth lovers out there, but one moth has died in the making of this stream. How was I meant to know? How was I supposed to know? Anyway. Right. Can't open this gate right now. Where is this quest giver? Because it's nothing to do with the buttons and stuff. Where are you? Are you in here? Because the first part of the quest is actually incredibly boring. It's the second part that's interesting. Now that I think about it, there's a quest in here as well. I remember this quest. I think this quest is to, like, bring someone home. Someone's lost in this cave or something. As it's a maze. As legitimately, it is a maze. Are you a trainer? What are you doing? Okay, you're a post-game quest, I assume for a legendary Pokemon. Maybe Raikou? Oh, it's you, Bilo. I was catching Pokemon in a cave by myself as a small toddler dressed as a Pikachu, then I got lost. I'm so scared. Please take me to the exit, sure. I don't know where I am, by the way, but we'll do it. Especially if you're going to heal my Pokemon. Holy moly, that is a good deal. Right, we'll put Onsen to the back for a second since he's level 50. Well, I thought he was at the cap, but he's actually only on 56, but they're high leveled, okay? Dexnav, I don't... Can you just turn off for a bit, please? I don't want a pinch urchin, wherever it is, in this cave. I'll come back and get that in a sec. Will you surf, by the way? He won't surf. Okay, that's the other problem for this quest. You have to find the walking way out, not the surfing way out. Really? Are you going to make me battle with a small child? Is that what we're doing here? Hang on a sec. Levani, please do something useful. Also, small child, please have good Pokemon and don't set them up for success. Do not have Intimidate if they have Contrary or something like that. I'm slightly concerned of the ground type. Please don't have a Pikachu. He has a Pikachu. Don't hit the Sand Slash. Also realize I can't flinch with my Heracross right now. He's holding a Flame Orb. That's fine, though. I have to keep holding it as well because the Pikachu cosplayer is going to keep healing me. Okay, T-Wave's a good move. I respect that. I don't respect that, though. Should be fine, assuming I don't miss the 95 accurate Bullet Seed. Okay, Pikachu, you're free. Sandslash is dead. Oh, tried to heal his ally friend. Oh no, Ordino, your ally is dead. I'm sorry. I killed them. And you're dead too. Oh, one of you's got two Pokemon. Interesting. Superior. Enjoy a boosted pin missile. Oh, faster than me. Also has Coil. And also doesn't have Contrary, because I think that thing can get Contrary. How much is this doing still with the boosted defense? Yeah, quite a lot. Nice. Olympus Mons. You're actually doing some dubs today. I want to learn Swords Dance. You don't need that where you're going. We'll just take the Guts boost and flinch people. Now, actually, you can put the Razorfang down now. Whenever, you know, I want to set up Flint strats. You can take King's Rock because you are the king. You're the original starter for me. Alright, calcium, not worth. Pikachu cosplayer, any idea where we're going, by the way? Like, vague ideas, because I can't surf, right? So, we can't go that way. You're really just costing me an arm and a leg in max repels right now. This could be really bad. If it's a rock ground, we have an issue. Rock, water, and rock, water. Okay, 2 fossil Pokemon. You are so unbelievably weak to grass-type moves, it's unreal. We're gonna hit you with grass-type moves. Go get him, Olympus Mons. 3 times them, please. I think that's what I need for a kill. Nope, we'll get it 2 times, I guess. Pikachu. Electro Web probably not needed, but... it was a spread move, so not terrible. Lowers the speed as well. Now Olympus Mons will just one-shot everything. Aggron is your back Pokemon that is extremely weak to Brick Break, 4 times weak to fighting. Goodbye, Aggron. Oh, you might have Sturdy, though. Okay, you don't have Sturdy. Right, let me rehydrate because I'm missing about 8 pints of water from sweat now. Room, still toasty. Yeah, you keep slowing on a star. Let's see how that goes for us. It's fine. Do you have a spare Pokemon, by the way, small child? Oh, it's another Pikachu. Don't worry. Just in case one Pikachu dies, they have a backup. Are you doing a challenge run like I am, small child? Are you just doing Pikachu only? Alright, can't go that way. Unironically, I'm lost, and it'd make my life easier if we weren't battling. Can we not all just go out together as a group? Why must we fight? Why can we not make peace? Okay, they've got fake Pikachu and Samurott. Let's try and deal with Samurott first. See, my Pikachu friend has Lightning Rod? It probably doesn't, right? Really? 2 times again? Oh god. I didn't even consider that. Heracross, oh my god, it hurts. I think Heracross is going to fall over here. Not Heracross, thank the Lord. They took Pikachu out. Okay, Heracross is going to get burned, but Heracross will be able to trade the Samurott out here. And I think it's the Samurott I want to deal with. Actually... I don't think it is. I think it is this I should deal with. Because it's going to Dazzling Gleam again. And Dazzling Gleam will kill me. You hit 2 times. Are you stupid? Pikachu picks up with the kill on Samurott, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen anyway. Well, goodbye Heracross, you deserved it. Onsen or Canopy? We'll go into Canopy now. Wormadam. It's Wormadam grass. Okay. That's actually not that bad. We'll try and take out Wormadam with a bug move. You've had Iron Tail all this fucking time. And you've been... Oh, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. You took out a Pokemon before. That's good enough for me. You could have done more to help the Heracross, though. I'm just throwing it out there. Oh, he only has 2 Pikachus. Okay. Well, we're in a 1-on-1 now, so that's fine. It's only fair. Goodbye, Levani. I don't think you're living this. I am quicker, and we at least put some damage on it. 4 times weak to Flamethrower. Goodbye. The real question is, can Onsen kill here? Oh my god. The answer to that is probably not. I'm going to try and lower your defense. I need you to not have a good fighting move. Okay, that's extremely alarming. I think Head Smash is a rock move. I'm 4 times weak to rock. I am lowering his defense, though, so I might kill him with a crit. Oh, God, don't hit me with Head Smash, please. No, I think I'm dead. I think I lose. Oh, my God. Put another death on the counter. Why do you only have 2 Pikachus? Why don't you have 3 Pikachus? I'd have won it with, like, 1 more damage. We both died. I didn't lose. We drew. We drew. Hey, I helped you out of the cave, though. Look, we're back at the Pokemon Center. God damn it. God damn that stupid child. All right. Levani, get out of the party. Also, you get out of this box. You're not welcome here. Let me bring a real Pokemon. Where is Escavalier? Escavalier, get in the party. You're also actually 4 times weak to fire. You're better than Levani, though. That is for certain. Maybe we'll ring Glenn as well. Ah, script. We don't need to fly. Goodbye, Hurricane. Right. Also, I had my side thing wrong, because we've not had Scolipede in the party for some time. Rabombe, get in there. I also need to buff this Rabombe anyway, because I'm going to need it for a quest next episode. You're gone. Heracross is in. I may never ever pick you again because you actually are worthless. Escavalier's in. And then we're good. Did I put the death on? I can't remember. Just to be safe, I'm going to put 1 on. What's even worse is, I need to now find where that small child was. I don't remember how that got there, so that's going to be fun. You're like on the other side of this water, right? God damn it, you're costing me so much in repels as well. Like, you're over here. Yeah. Then you're up here. You're up that ladder. Which you get to via this route. I just don't care, Dex Nav. Then you're around this water. Over here. Are you up here now? Alright, found the small child again. Milo, you piece of garbage. Catch a Pikachu on the way or something. Catch a 3rd Pokemon, you scumbag. 3 Pokemon get used. We will put in a Water-type Pokemon, funnily enough, this time. Because we can't get through Ember otherwise. And I'll do something like that. I don't remember exactly where we need to go. I'll just speed around these corridors if you don't mind me. It's like up here, down here, 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 here. Holy shit, I found it. I somehow missed that other battle. Alright, joke's on you. I don't need to do that battle anymore. That being said, T-Wave, very good. Glad we did it. Where are they? I'm going to kill them. It's the principle behind it now. I don't have this small child anchoring me down anymore. Where are you? There you are. Really? You don't want the heat anymore? You don't want the heat? Hang on a sec. Oh, wait. Maybe it was a different battle. Was it these two that killed me before? Oh, it was these two. Never mind. Sorry, I thought it was the big burly men, not the small girls. Yeah, we're going to show you a lesson, okay? Or teach you a lesson. Showing you a lesson implies I'm actually going to teach you something. Try and get rid of Samurott immediately. Would you like to actually do something useful? I'll put up Reflect. Ideally, I think I'd prefer to put up Light Screen here, but... For the third time in a row, we get it 2 times. Heracross, I've accepted the Dedenne is going to kill you. But for the love of all that is mighty, kill Samurott before you die. I believe. I really should have targeted the Samurott there as well. With the Leech Fang. Just in case I didn't get the 2 times. Which was guaranteed. Sorry, I thought it was going to take 3 times. Alright, Olympus Mons is level 57. He dies. Good work. Thanks, buddy. We suck off the Dedenne. Okay. Now I need to kill Dedenne. Everglade is here to kill Dedenne because it's a Steel-type Pokemon and Dedenne is a Fairy-type Pokemon. Wormadam comes out. Ocean, not really good in this situation, to be completely honest with you, but... equally, not terrible. It's trying to do Raw Thunders. Unfortunately, I avoid that. Also, fortunately, it didn't Rain Dance, otherwise it would hit me. You take one of these, right? You're especially quite bulky. Yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? I think Araquanid is not terrible here. Not fantastic, but it's going to, like, destroy the Wormadam. Yeah, Wormadam can't kill it. As long as I kill the Dedenne with Everglade, we're fine. Perfect. Emboar is coming in. Emboar is going to actually destroy Everglade. So I need to deal with that issue. I know a Fire-type move is incoming, so we'll swap to Onsen and get the flame up. Ha-ha! I got you. Would have been really funny if it rock-headed there. And it just instantly died. But now we've got like the perfect 2 Pokemon into Emboar and Wormadam. Araquanid can basically kill both of them. Alright, we kill this thing now with a Fire Lash to lower its defense, and we liquidate. Which is a physical move. You're gonna kill me, but I'm gonna kill you in the process again. How much recoil do you take out of interest? Oh my god, you take a lot of recoil from that. Alright. I've taught them a lesson. That's what you get when you tangle with me. And a small child. Oh, also, I gave you misinformation last episode. I said I needed this Hisui Rock. I actually don't. I do need Black Orgonite. It's in this game to get the Cleaver, so I haven't fully solved my issues. But that's fine. I'm sure I'll find some by the end of the game. I'll Creamy and Raticate. Raticate. get hit with a fighting type move. Alcremie's probably going to do special shenanigans. You're pure fairy. I'll set up a reflect. Just in case. Alright, it's Dazzling Gleam again. I see this strat. I see this strat. So unless we kill Alcremie next turn, Olympus Mons is dead. Lanoon is in. Lanoon might be the fastest Pokemon here, to be honest with you. You know what? Fuck it. Heracross, you're dead again. I'll accept that condition. Oh shit, Belly Drum. I'm glad I'm hitting Lanoon then. +3 is his attacking stats, right? Oh no, +6 is the attacking stat, but halves your health. Lanoon is now super dead. Olympus Mons will die unless Ocean kills it, which isn't going to happen. So I think it's faster than me, right? Yeah. But that's fine. Heracross took out 2 Pokemon. That's good enough for me. That was a lot of damage, actually. Way more than I thought. Everglade can finish off Alcremie. And we're now in, like, 2v1 battles, so we surely don't lose this from here. Right? It would take one mighty Pokemon to beat me from here. It's Clefable. Not the mightiest of Pokemon, but actually quite a good support Pokemon. Unfortunately, it is now supporting nothing. It has to support itself. Are you going to take out... Oh no, I thought you were going to take out Araquanid. I think you die on this turn. You are quite bulky though. Maybe you do live through a super effective Iron Head. Nope, you don't. Alright, what was this item? How many hyper potions do I have, by the way? I've been like burning through them recently. I've only got 36. I think I bought like 200 of them. It doesn't help that I heal for like 40 health with them, but still. It's crazy the rate I'm getting through them. Thick Club is something I'm never ever going to use in this game because it's on a... It's an item for a Pokemon that's not a bug-type Pokemon, so it's basically worthless to me. What is in this surf area over here? I guess that's my like last question now. Not worth. Okay, this is not where the quest was that I was looking for. Where is this electric scientist woman? I'm sure it's in this area somewhere. It's in this area, but like this place somewhere. Is it in the south part of this map? Are you down here? Did I know that the Hara City gym leader trains here regularly? No, I didn't know. Also, I didn't care. I'm not a stalker. Picard. Picard is using Stunfisk. Ground electric, right? You would not like to get hit by a grass type move. I like to think that Heracross just ate like a full watermelon before he made this attack. Otherwise, where else is he getting the seeds from? Don't lower my accuracy. Thank you. Last Pokemon, Vikavolt. Vikavolt is like the slowest Pokemon in the game. It's not, but it's really slow. It looks like it should be incredibly quick. And by the way, I read the Pokedex entry of this Pokemon. Like, it was on like Reddit or something. And it says like it's faster than a jet fighter. Its speed stat is like 40. How slow are jet fighters? Or conversely, how fast is 40 base speed in this game for this to be faster than a jet fighter? Because Heracross is like 100 and something, and I don't think it's particularly quick, Heracross. But it's like 2 or 3 times faster than Vikavolt. Maybe Pokemon battles are just like watching Dragon Ball Z. You're just seeing after images. Or, conversely, what I think might actually be true, Vikavolt should have like 100 more speed stat and they just forgot to give a 100 speed stats on that Pokemon. That would be very much Game Freak-esque. Is this the area I'm looking for? Maybe it is. Maybe. Are you the person with the missing Pokemon? Nope. You're staring at a rock. Super Nerd Miguel, Pinch Urchin. I actually don't have a super effective move into you. And I'm not holding the right item, so we'll go with a stab pin missile. Nice. Well done, Heracross. The Magna Zone. You are going to get Brick Breaked. We've learned you don't ever learn Sturdy because you lose it. That was just coincidence that you lived on 1 health. Light Screen, not a good choice into Brick Break. That screen shattered. And your last Pokemon is Golem. Golem is not going to like either a Brick Break or a Bullet Seed. I'll give you a Brick Break. You probably do have Sturdy though, so maybe I should have Bullet Seeded. You don't have Sturdy, I'm lucky. Alright, let me give you a Hyper Potion. Also, I'll give you a new item. Wait. Going the wrong way. Here you go. For the King. Heracross is now holding King's Rock, which is basically the same as Razor Fang. It gives you a flinch chance. It's also an evolution item, in case you're wondering. This is the quest! God damn it. I was looking for this nerd. No, Electivire, please. Why are you acting like this? Via. Electivire, why don't you go back into your Pokeball? Yes, come on now, return. Gives him a slap round the chops. Electivire, that could have seriously injured me. I've told you, real Pokemon would be, like, actually fucking miserable. Anyway, I need to fight this Electivire, like, multiple times now. It's the only friend I have. I'm sorry, I'm not helping you with that quest. That is actually truly an impossible quest. Anyway, I think it's down here somewhere. There you are. I was going to say from what my memory serves me, but clearly my memory's been failing me so far because I couldn't find the guy. Alright, level 57 Electivire wants to battle. Heracross... Oh, it also gets an Omni Boost, I think. Is it actually Omni Boost, though? No, it's just Speed. Okay. Well, flinch chance time. Goodbye, Heracross. So we're not going to have to flinch this guy, obviously, because I'm moving second. Heracross, hit it 3 times. I think you kill. Cool, good. Well done work. Well done, Heracross. Great work. Alright, I'm going to try and keep this nerd alive, because I'm kind. Surely a Fire-type move is incoming. Alright, he called the switch. But what is the worst that you can do to me? Another Thunder Punch? I live those. Please no paralysis, thank you. I think we win this now. Easy. To be fair, that's not the hard part of the quest. You want to learn Quiver Dance? Obviously it's an insanely good setup move. The problem is, you're a fucking small, weak bug, and there's no possible way you live through 1 turn of Quiver Dancing, so I think I'm actually not going to give it to you. Like, you need a bit of bulk to survive through the turn you Quiver Dance. Unless it's a double battle, in which case I could protect you with a support Pokemon. Anyway, this mysterious scientist that appeared in the top right corner. Ominous. Right, I need to get to Epidemi Town. And sadly for me, I think I'm going to run there. Honestly, whoever that person was, see you later. I can't be bothered doing the other battle with that guy. How does one get out of here now, quickly? The quickest possible way out. I think it's down here, left, hard left. There is another item I want to grab here. I think there's another HM or something. Here. What is this? T-Bolt. We've got the two good electric moves, T-Bolt and T-Wave in this area. Well worth coming back to. Right, this guy is going to get mugged now by the time we get to the Pokemon Center by the scientist. And I think the scientist now goes back to that warehouse where it's like, gee, this would be a good place for a passcode. So, let me fly back to Seaport. Let me get Heracross. Let me get you out, actually. The better version. I'll probably take you back out of the party again if I'm going to be completely honest with you, because I don't think you're suitable for this battle incoming. I'll swap you with Ocean for a bit. And fly me to... I should really have read the text there. Where am I going here? I forgot what quest it is. I'm pretty certain I'm right. I'm pretty certain it's Seaport. Yeah, it's Seaport. And then we'll change that Pokemon out, and I'll put something else in. So from what I remember, they're going to use that Electivire. I think they also use a team of mainly electric-type Pokemon. So I should probably, like, plan a squad with that in mind. It'd be pretty spooky to set up Rain Dance as well. So I don't think I'm going to use Moosroom. Anyone else good at dealing with electric types in particular? I could get you in for light screens. Eggy, thank you for the subscription 4 months in a row. Also, hello. It's much appreciated, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I could try some Shuckle-based shenanigans here as well. Shuckle often is actually quite good in these battles where it's a question of stalling the battle out because the opponent Pokemons are so unbelievably strong that I need to, like, leverage some sort of advantage. Let's try and do something like this. Part of the reason, by the way, I'm taking Heracross out is that I need to burn him again because I just healed the entire party, and I can't be bothered doing that, so... I put you in the box. Shuckle, you're now the lead. And Araquanid came out, and in came Rabombe. As I said, I'm not sure I can do this right now. This quest is... Oh, this battle's going to be really hard. Basically the equivalent to a gym battle. Wait, that's not right. It was Orbeetle that came in. Yeah, that's right, I think. I also really need to fix my Andalona Oops emote. I see it in use right now. It gets a little bit crushed. I should put it on my list of things to do. I really like the emote as well, like, as the base design. I just, like, kind of fucked it up when I uploaded it. It's slightly too tall, I think. Or did you shrink it? Either way, I need to sort it out. Like, the fidelity of it's not very good either. Oh, you squished it, never mind. I need to sort out the fidelity either way. Right. Where is this warehouse again? Not there. It's here, right? So I think there's actually a passcode here now. 4795. Okay. Yeah, it's a channel point thing. 4795. But either way, I need to thicken the lines up. I really like that emote, but I just need to clean it up a bit. Dubious Disc, we will not be using this. Well, we probably will use it at some point just purely because I need to complete the Pokedex. But other than that, it has no use. Again, I'm taking all the electric TMs right now. Pretty useful for physical attacking electric Pokemon. Galvantula may want to use that. Anyway, this is the battle that is probably going to now ruin me. I think it's a double phase battle as well. Like, I have to fight her twice or something. So let me just try and prepare for this. I guess I go for something like this. I also forgot to get you Light Clay. I've got it on the wrong Pokemon. Well, this is not good. Hang on a sec. Let me just sort this out quickly. I wanna have a good old college try before I fucking lose this battle. Let me just quickly run back and grab Light Clay. It's one of the weaknesses of having, like, a limited number of items. I have to, like, give certain Pokemon a certain item, then swap it off them when someone else comes in. And it's just too much work. Realistically, I should, like, at this point decide that these bugs I just don't need to use for most of the time, so just don't, like, bother. Don't bother giving them actual real items. Who is... Wait. I might have fucked up here in a colossal way. Is anyone actually holding it? No, it's here. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Alright, there you go. There's the Light Clay for you. And everyone else is holding an item. Perfect. I'm stupid. Back in we go. Does the gender of Pokemon matter gameplay-wise? Yes. For certain unique scenarios, yes it does. There are moves like Attract where they only work on a Pokemon of the opposing gender. Because Pokemon back when Attract was a thing were not woke. So Attract only works on gender-opposite Pokemon. There's then a few abilities that only works on Pokemon of the same gender, like if the opposition Pokemon is the same gender, so you get like an attack boost. And then I think there's a couple of moves which are like, again, gender-based moves where it's like, if it's the opposite gender, this happens, or if it's the other gender, this happens. So there are like a few niche cases. There's also a couple of Pokemon, like Indeedee an example, where their moveset is actually slightly different between genders, so... For the most part, though, no, it doesn't matter that much. It's normally like really niche cases where it matters. So, right, I think how this battle goes is we fight Electivire. And then once we beat Electivire, then I have to fight the scientist who then gives, like, Electivire an unbelievable Giga buff. Oh, this was Omni Boost. They just said stats rose. Alright, Everglades, let's see how you take this. Oh my god, it's Fire Punch. I think Everglades dead. It lived. It's not going to live much longer, though. That burn is so brutal. It's going to half the damage I do here. Yeah, I would have nearly killed on one attack. Well, that's not very good. Alright, Cliff, it's time for you to stall the battle out indefinitely. What the fuck is Plasma Fists? Shuckle. You're in trouble, buddy, I think. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Really? 90 accurate, by the way. It's fine. Shuckle eats another one of these. He doesn't eat another one, though, sadly. And in all honesty, at this point, we might have to just let Shuckle go, because I don't think I'm ever going to rest off with this Pokemon. And what do I swap into here? I guess I swap into Thunderclap and just hope that it does the same thing again. But I think this is going to do quite a lot of damage to Thunderclap, even. It shouldn't be effective. I assume this is an Electric-type move. Yeah, it did like a third of my health. Not effective, apparently. Does this kill? Okay. Phase 1 or 2, depending on how you want to look at it, down. But this is not the hard part. Oh, she says this is round 2? Okay, sure. That was round 1 then. Yep, it's just done a little Dynamax. Alright, we will be wanting to set up Reflect here as soon as is humanly possible. And I don't think either of you Dynamax. You know what? I've got a funny feeling there's also a... There's a third phase, I think. Oh my god, it has Max Flare. I don't think you're going to live this, Cosmos. Nope, you're not living this. And the sun is up now, so it's going to do even more damage. This battle's probably over. Yeah, I didn't like Dynamax either. I thought the mechanic was kind of like, eh. Okay, we'll send Onsen in since it's sunny day and he can't be affected by fire-type moves. Time to get a big Center Scorch. I will Max Flare you, you Max Flare me, I Max Flare you. I have no idea what Thunderclap is going to do. I guess die is what it's going to do. Confusion. Has an ice move. Oh, it overwrote the weather. Wait, it's not overwrote the weather though, because I've not attacked yet. I'm going to overwrite the weather. I guess I don't get the attack boost, so it is, like, worth. Okay. Oh, I didn't overwrite the weather. Never mind. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm going to assume that Electivire is going to chase Onsen. If it chases Onsen, it will give me the opportunity to rest. That's the theory here. Or you take the Shuckle and then die in the process. I'm okay with this outcome. Assuming you die in the process, which I'm not certain you do. That's scary if you use another electric move. How much does this do? Like, nothing, honestly. What the fuck? Apparently it's getting desperate. Not as desperate as I am. As I said, I think there's another phase after this. Well, here comes Glenn. Glenn is going to die to any attack. I can't paralyze this Pokemon, so... Moonblast! Yeah, it's... I don't know. It's meant to be hard, this battle, but it's kind of just nonsense. I hate the shielding things. Goodbye, Glenn. Alright, it's a battle of Onsen versus Electivire. Electivire gets shields. His stats have gone again. The sun is out again. I've lost my Dynamax because it's over. Because you only get 3 turns normally. They get more than 3 turns though, it seems. Please live. I don't think I do live though. No. Okay. Well, that's a death. Yep, that's a tough battle. Get 6 shields. It probably would also help if I was actually at my max level. Let's lead with Shuckle this time. I might take everyone up to level 57 as well before I repeat this. Who do I want in the party, though? Honestly, Glenn probably isn't strong enough for this battle. I think I need someone with a bit more oomph. Ideally, someone with a ground-type move as well would go pretty crazy right now. Do you have a ground-type move? You do. Canyon in the party. Onsen out for a second because I need Fly. Right, first things first. You are going to fly to here. Because someone teaches high... Fuck's sake. Someone teaches high horsepower, and I think Canyon might be able to learn that. Alright. In lieu of that, let's go to Dresco's trainer house and give me some levels quickly. I'll just speed through this quickly. I really should get some better Pokemon out on us to do this. Also, I should probably not be bulldozing Cosmos every single turn, since I need to level it up. Probably not my best idea, actually. Alright. Let me come up with a better plan here, before I just kill all my Pokemon off. Thunderclap can lead. I'll put Everglade back into the box, I guess. And I'll bring Heracross out. Heracross would actually be pretty good here. Just for leveling up Pokemon. Actually, I'll put you there. So these two probably come back into the party. Heracross, I don't think you're going to be good going forwards. But you are good currently. I guess the other question is, do I want to hit my own Heracross with Discharge? Probably not a good idea, so let's not do that. You want to learn Air Slash? I'm actually okay with that. Ancient Power, goodbye, it's over. I don't get the Omni Boost enough. Really? You perished again? Do I trust? No, it's Heracross. Heracross shouldn't have Stone Edge. It's funny, but no. Actually, one thing I should consider is doing Power Split on the Electivire. As soon as it gets an Omni Boost, I might as well like try and steal its stats. We want to do something like this. Alright, nearly at 57. Somewhat close to 57. Oh, by the way, off camera, I also got weakness policy back, so I farmed the gambling mini game to get another one. So I could put a weakness policy on it. It's probably not a good idea. To be honest with you, the entire build of that Pokemon is not a good idea, but it's funny. Low pressure one still on U-turn. It could be interesting. Probably not the game plan, but since you're really here to do troll things, ideally you ought to have like double team and one move that hits people. Okay, like 2 levels. If I get down to the situation, which I think I'm about to get to, where one of them, oh fuck's sake, one of them is like 1 level off, I'll just use a rare candy to end it. Alright, I'll use a rare candy. How many do I even have? Honestly, I could have saved everyone some time there by just using only rare candies, but I only have 52. It seems like a lot, but trust me, that's not a lot. If I, like, leveled everyone up, I would have probably used 20 or so. Alright, back to Seaport. Out. And out. We lead with Cliff. Canyon is also only 56. My bad. There you go. Rock Wrecker, I was going to say, it's really low accuracy, right? It's basically Rock Hyper Beam. No. What I will do, though, is I think this is a battle where weakness policy could maybe matter. I actually don't know if that will be. Will that ever will anything hit me with a super effective move into Crustle? I can't think of anything, actually, so maybe it won't matter. Fuck it, it can keep Metronome. Or, actually, I know what we'll give it. I'll give you Soft Sand. It's not a great use of Soft Sand, but... especially when I don't have it. Okay, fine. You can keep what you've got. You can use Metronome. And I guess we should change my side party. So Shuckle is actually in. Shuckle will also do you a solid to make you the right size. You three are in, and you are out because... who's in? Oh, Canyon is in, that's right. Crustle, where are you? There you go. Can't even see his Pokeball. Alright, let's try again. I'm actually not convinced this is the solution, but... alright, Toxic. Don't miss this time, by the way, Shuckle. Hooray! We didn't miss. The next one is going to take me to lethal amount of health, so I have to rest now. I would love to power split it, but I don't think I've got time right now. And Shuckle, honestly, is just here now to stall the rest of this battle out. I'm going to trade 1 for 1. Unless he wakes up unbelievably quickly, he's, like, perished. Yeah, he is perished. But that's fine. That's what this Shuckle was here for. We trade 1 for 1 in this phase. Good enough. And I say 1 for 1. Not quite true, but basically it's true. He's on so little health that I doubt he lives through the next phase. And gets back to rest because he's asleep. So by sleep, chance waking up resets. And you always sleep for 1 turn, so... basically he's guaranteed to sleep for 1 turn next phase. Should I honestly have considered as well who I led with this battle? I should have my other support Pokemon in slot 2. My bad, I've kind of fucked up a little bit here. It's fine though. Shuckle will wake up and he'll go to sleep. That's the plan here. You're going to do a little... do I want to do Drill Run here? The problem with that Dynamax here is I'm 99% certain he's going to use a Fire-type move into me. Actually, Everglade is not a good choice, I think. Yeah, he's going to use Max Flare. It's a physical fire move. I think that's going to one-shot me. Alright, that makes sense. At least Shuckle lived. At least Shuckle lived, right? Okay, I guess you get 2 turns for reasons unknown to me. Cosmos, time for you to come in. Canyon, time for you to come in. Okay, you need to set up Reflect. You need to Dynamax and start bulldozing this thing. Or Max Quake, whatever it's called for the Dynamax variant. Do I live through this? Alright, well, that's a problem. I can't live through putting a screen up. Because this thing just one-shots my entire party. And can hit everything, apparently, at will. Joke's on you, though, I'm faster now. Alright, we've lost. It's over. I've changed things and made it worse. There goes my Dynamax Pokemon. He gets a special attack boost, I think. Or just attack, never mind. Better for him. And he gets 2 turns, which I don't get. Why do you get 2 turns? Bullshit, this battle. It's all down to Galvantula. Who has, like, no effective moves here. I did say this battle was hard. I'm actually not even sure how you fucking meant to remotely deal with this. By the way, you can't poison this guy with raid armor, so that won't work. Status moves just don't work on him. He's very cool like that. Unironically, I might have to bring Jetstream. And I've not even, like, properly buffed him yet, but I could get a screen off with this guy guaranteed. A Scavalier is not a good choice either. So let's not bring a Scavalier. I'm in the wrong menu. No. Store him, please. There you go. Honestly, you're not even that good. I think everyone else is, like, fine, but... Okay, so what is the plan? I need people that are, like, physically somewhat more bulky. How bulky are you, out of interest? You're relatively bulky. Tarpit, get in the party for a second, because I don't have any better options. Vespiquen could be, but the problem with Vespiquen is it's flying typing, so it will just get blown up by an electric type move. Oh, I tell you what. You're a ground type. I actually forgot I've got a bug ground type. You might be good. In you come, Hollow. You at the very least give me a swap. And there is some merit for Tempest with, like, Eviolite and just defend for our lives. Okay, let me just see how this functions a bit. What would you like? You would like leftovers. That'd be nice, right? Alright, someone's giving up their leftovers. Where are you? You. Onto you. I think actually we do try this. Hang on a sec. why bring... I mean, he's not a water-type Pokemon, but why bring something with water-type moves in it? If I lead with, like, Cliff... If we can get into a situation where I have Tempest up against one of my other Pokemon, it could actually go kind of crazy, because it does have the ability Battery, which means that my allies' moves get stronger. It does have armor, but still, like, the over-damage I deal might strip some more armor off. It's also Bug Electric type, so it might live through some moves. Let's try something like this. I don't know if you can learn High Horsepower either. I would kind of like to know. I'm going to quickly just check. Does this thing learn High Horsepower? Before I have to fly over there and figure it out myself. Wormadam. Sandy. Can it learn High Horsepower? It sure can't. Okay. So I don't need to fly over there. I don't have Earthquake. It does learn Earth Power, though. But actually, we have Technician and it's Bulldoze, so Technician Bulldoze is actually the same. Okay. I'll save you some time here. Oh my god, I just realized something. I really don't want to level this guy up with rare candies because I need to breed him. Because he's actually not perfect right now. He's like a... He's like a temp, basically. You guys know I'll level up. Iron Defense, It'd probably be good, honestly. One final question is, do you learn Light Screen? Oh, you do learn T-Wave. Wait, hang on a minute. You should learn T-Wave. Oh, wait, this is pointless. You should learn T-Wave. It's an electric type. It can't be T-Waved. You can learn Will-O-Wisp? No, you can't learn Will-O-Wisp. You can learn Will-O-Wisp, though, but... I can't use Will-O-Wisp until it gets out of the shield phase anyway, so it's actually kind of pointless. I want to check if you can learn Reflect. Where is my Reflect? There it is. You can. Good. Because that's what I want you to do. You don't need Double Edge. I mean, you don't need any of these moves, to be honest with you. I guess I'll give you Light Screen as well, in case we get into that scenario that I need Light Screen. Any other useful weird moves you can learn? You can use Double Team, sure. Learn it. Okay, I think for now that'll do. Sure. Alright, let's try again. And if it fails horribly again this time, we'll go to the gym instead and we'll fail horribly there instead. Because I want to get to the gym battle. Okay, Toxic and don't miss. Excellent, good work, Shuckle. Rest. So you're gonna start the next battle asleep. That's fine. You go into Hollow now. Hollow will not be affected by an electric type move. Good. More Toxic, and then you protect for one turn. That'll kill you to Toxic, hopefully. Cool. We'll go back into Shuckle, I guess. I'd rather Shuckle die than Hollow right now. I thought he would die to poison on that turn. That's my bad. I could have potentially flown somewhere and taught it Sucker Punch, which would have got it. Anyway, it's dead. It's better than what we did before, so I'll take it. Now he Dynamaxes this stupid Pokemon. You are going to try and wake up and power... Oh, wait, power split won't work. You're actually just going to leave, I think. Do I just leave? Yeah, let's go into Hollow. And then you're going to set up Reflect. And your Prankster Reflect, so it should happen first. There you go. So I've got a screen up this time. Jetstream's done his job. It can die now. It is going to die now. Unironically, though, that I think was the optimal play. Again, why do you get 2 moves, though? It seems a bit unfair, if you ask me. It's always +2 levels to me. Yeah, it's meant to be a hard battle, so they normally get, like, super buffed. Stay alive, Tempest. That's... Oh, wait. It nullifies my ability. Okay, that actually means that my charge book's pointless. Because I really am here for the battery effect. I forgot. Protect doesn't work on Dynamax moves because Dynamax is such a fucking good ability. Such a good, well-designed mechanic. You have to do G-Max, Max Guard or Discard to block Dynamax moves. Very cool. Very, very cool. Thank you, Pokemon Company. Alright, Canyon. You need to win this battle somehow. You actually have no use. I guess trying to strip off some armor. Well, goodbye, Charger Bug. Nice knowing you. Actually, he took it quite well. Well, like, without his ability, it's just so weak. Two armors stripped. Another armor is going to get stripped here as well, I think. Holy shit, gets his stats reduced briefly. The sun is still out. Repeat. There go all my defense points, by the way. So, if this is Chargeable is dead. Chargeabug's dead. But it's fine. Canyon gets to attack, though. That's all I wanted to do. Set up Canyon for glory. That'll get you down to your armor again. Onset, it's time for you to come in. Sunny Day's up right now. It's probably going to try and get into Hail, I think. And we'll start trying to lower your defense. Lightning, okay. You take one of these, right? With your non-existent special defensive stats. It's fine. The Canyon will carry. Two more armors gone. Shuckle, I need you to wake up fairly quickly. By the way, that's my Dynamax ending, I think. Yep, goodbye, Dynamax. Okay. Well, we have a problem. Power split, please. It won't work while the armor's up, but maybe if I'm lucky, I'll wake up. I won't wake up though. It's guaranteed I won't wake up this turn. Goodbye, Cliff. Come on, you can do it. By the way, I think there's another phase after this. I think this is the middle phase. By the way, should I not have... Oh wait, no, I shouldn't have woken up because I guess electric train wasn't up. You can't sleep in electric train. Holy shit, I killed second phase. Please don't have a third phase, or at least let me heal before the third phase. Oh. No. 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 No more contingency plans. The music's a banger, though. By the way, one of the 4 Pokemon I think is Electivire. Alright, it's Rotom-Mow. Rotom-Mow is Grass Ghost, I believe. And I can Dynamax, it says. Do I just send it? Oh, by the way, he's got an Omni Boost as well. I assume every Pokemon will have an Omni Boost. Go get him, Canyon. I didn't take that very well. I'm gonna get... Oh, wait. Do I get quicker? No, I don't, do I? It's fine. His special attacks drop 2 stages. Ah! Made you run. Magnezone. With an Omni Boost, of course. Sorry. That thing's gonna be quicker than me. I'm pretty certain that thing is just gonna kill me from here. I can't heal mid-battle now. Okay. Well, don't think we're doing this right now. To be fair, this is a battle that is, like, it's non-essential right now. I could potentially come back to this battle later when I get legendary Pokemon. It's probably what I need to do. But I distinctly remember that on difficulty being, like, actually insanely hard. Like, seriously, like, a real challenge to beat with a team full of ghosts. Ghosts being a better typing than bugs, funnily enough, as well. Yeah, I just don't have an answer to it. So, we won't worry about that yet. I think you get, like, a power something or other, like power band, power bracelet or something, and it helps you EV train a stat, but it's honestly not important. That being said, though, if I'm going to do every quest in the game, I do have to do that at some point. But I'll worry about that when I'm doing every quest in the game, I guess. Alright. Chargerbug, you tried. And actually, when I really think about it, if I could find one Pokemon that counted the second phase, the third phase is not that bad. That's reasonable. Every Pokemon with an Omni Boost. Right. On this battle, this gym, I'm pretty certain I need a Pokemon that knows the ability Surf. Or the HM Surf. Then, beyond that, it's a Water-type gym, but it's a Water-type gym, not like normal Water-type gyms, as we'll see in a moment. So, I need to do some very special things. So let me set up a second. I think we'll bring a Scavalier. That's a reasonable bring. Alright, who are the other 4 I want to bring? So, this gym leader, I need very specific Pokemon with very specific moves to make it work. Actually, could be good. I didn't mean to do that, but I was going to have a quick look. Actually, you could be good. You know what? I'm bringing you, Dust Bowl. I see a method in the madness. I don't fully see it, but there is something there. And one more Pokemon. Probably not you, actually. I'll bring Galvantula. And I need to do some very specific things. Alright, can I stop having a stroke and push the right buttons? Let's do that. Let me do... Actually, you're okay as you are. You can stay as you are. You need to change. You want to be like this, actually. It's going to be really funny when the gym gimmick's not the same as difficult. It's something completely different. We're going to swap this with this. We're going to swap this with this. And finally... You can say the same. Okay. This may have looked like it made no sense to you. But don't worry, there was some reason in the madness. So, the trainers in this gym are the masters of adaptation. When you fight them, all Pokemon in battle will become the same type as their first 2 moves. As for how to deal with Tessie, you'll need a Pokemon that can surf across the waves. So I had to bring a Pokemon with Surf. But the key thing is, it's based, your typing will be based on your first 2 moves. So, my Beedrill, who is normally Bug Poison, is actually now a Dragon Poison type Pokemon. And Dragon Poison is actually quite a good typing because Dragon resists quite a lot of the core moves in the game, including Water. And also, it is susceptible to Fairy type moves, but the Poison typing takes off the Fairy weakness. So it's actually pretty scary. It gets hit for super effective from Ice moves, but... And then, like, it gains Psychic weakness, and I think it gains a weakness to Ground as well. But it's quite an interesting type, so we'll try and do something with Dust Bowl in that regards. So I've gone through and given my Pokemon, like, potentially better typing. You're still Steel Bug, but Steel's like a great defensive typing. You're now a fighting Water Pokemon. Strictly speaking, are you a bug anymore? I'm going to say that you are a bug. Otherwise, I could potentially, I was talking about this when I had my hand up earlier, I could potentially have a non-bug type Pokemon become a bug type Pokemon as long as their first 2 moves is a bug type, which I think would be funny, but equally, probably not in keeping with the gimmick of the game. Like, if I came in with Incineroar as a bug type Pokemon, because it learns U-turn, would you accept that? Probably not. Ocean, I think you're still Water Bug, right? Yeah, I think Water Bug might be better than Psychic. Maybe. We'll see. You're now Ghost Poison, which is Gengar's typing. Only really weak to Psychic, right? And you have to be an Electric Bug because you are an Electric Bug to begin with, and you only have Electric Bug moves. So that is the grand plan here. Now, obviously, I could really go further into that. I could give something like Fairy Steel typing, which would be disgusting. But for now, we won't worry about it. So they're a ground normal type. How about you get Stab Outrage from Mega Beedrill? How do you like that? Kind of surprised he took it, to be honest with you. Also, hilarious. I give myself ground weakness, and I get... Actually, I guess I started with ground weakness, to be fair. Oh no, it's ground neutrality because I'm a bug type. Alright, I gave myself a weakness and he punished it. Alomola, who is a water psychic. If only I could swap to one of my bug moves. Alright, we are confused. Please live somehow. Again, Bear Hydro Pump, 80 accurate by the way. Alright, goodbye Dust Bowl. Nice try though. Let's go into Thunderclap. You have both water... both electric and bug weakness right now. I'm going to go for a Signal Beam because I'm going to assume you're going to swap. You did not swap. I still kill. Which actually might mean your last Pokemon's got a weakness to bug typing. Roxish. Water normal. Okay. I guess they assumed I was going to discharge, but... Alright, I'm going to run back. In case you're wondering, the gimmick of the gym puzzle is I can only surf a certain number of tiles before I get washed back to the beginning again. So I have to do it like the minimum number of tiles. On difficult difficulty, that is actually not that hard. It gives you like a bit of leeway. On insane, there's no leeway. Savannah's and at Poplio. Poplio, are you still Water Fairy? Oh wait, you're just pure water normally, right? You are a Fairy Water type, so you gain the typing of the final evolution of that Pokemon, which is called... I forgot its name. Yeah, I should make it evolve. Oh, the other funny thing is, I think when Beedrill Mega Evolves, if I remember rightly, its ability changes to adaptability, so we get an increased boost on same type moves. So that Outrage early was boosted by adaptability as well, which is really strong. You also have a Mudkip. Are you still Water Ground? You're Water Normal now. You've actually removed your good typing, which is a really bold choice, Cotton. Has not paid off well for you, Mudkip. God, if only Beedrill could always be a Dragon Poison type, it'd be so much a better Pokemon. Not good, by the way, but better. I think I have to get that to do that effect when I'm on this corner tile. Otherwise, I can't make it to the next area. It's something along those lines. That's like the puzzle element. I actually think the island I went to might have been the wrong play. Do I have to go straight up here? No, I need to go that way, though. Okay. I might need to do this, though. I think you need, like, the perfect number of steps to get there. Yeah, you do. Okay. On difficult, that's not an issue. You get the additional tile. So I don't have to do that backwards forward step. Tortuga is a water dark type Pokemon. That is bad news for you because Pin Missile is super effective into you now. I'm not going to Mega Evolve this time because I have Technician in base Beedrill mode, which will double the power of Pin Missile. You can see it's doubled, right? It's still not a strong ability, but it's not bad. It basically halved it. Oh, by the way, Beedrill has no defensive stat. That was neutral move, and it nearly killed me. Please roll more than 3, Beedrill. I beg of you. Okay, cool. Thanks. Goodbye, Beedrill. Stupid Pokemon. Okay, so this was water, right? I'll go into Thunderclap again. It's actually quite scary pushing Discharge right now. If they're smart and they've created a Ground-type Pokemon, they could just swap into the Ground-type Pokemon. I'm gonna assume that's what the gym lead is all about. They'll have, like, the perfect typing. You're a Water Dragon. So, Electric is neutral into you because you resist Electric from Ground, but gain it from... not from Ground. You resist it from Dragon, but you gain it from Water. Let's do a little Volt Switch, I think. Holy shit. That was a lot of damage. Water Dragon. I haven't generated a Fairy-type Pokemon because I'm smart. I guess this is the best I can do, but it's not great either. Don't miss the Mega Horn, by the way. It's only like 80 accurate. Okay, we hit it. And your last Pokemon is a Marshtomp that is actually a normal ground type. You should really have swapped into that earlier. You might have actually beat me had you done that. Oh, don't flinch. Not like this. Alright. We'll finish you off with a Drill Run. Wasn't even close. Alright. We could run back to the Pokemon Center, but actually, I'm enough through this puzzle now where I just want to keep going. I'm not sure I'm landing on the right spot. I think I am certain. I also think I need to go left immediately right now to get to the gym leader. Simipour is not a real Pokemon. Even as a flying dart type Pokemon, I don't think that's a real Pokemon. You do now resist fighting and bug types. You're giving yourself an electric weakness though, but I guess you started with it anyway, so who cares? I've got a hot feeling you're about to use a flying type move into me, so I'm going to go to Thunderclap. I think you're going to use Acrobatics. God, I'm good. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage still. I'm going to assume I'm faster. I might not be, though. Nope. Live. Live. He won't live. Alright, we have a small problem now. Have I built anyone appropriate enough for this? Well, I've sent Outwheeled now, so... How much does... Oh, it's going to do a lot of damage. I'm a ghost type. We hit the Toxic, though. As long as I stall the game out, we're fine. But you don't have Protect, right? You have Defend Order instead. That great move. Alright. I'll go into Scavalier, and hopefully Scavalier can, like, stall the game out a little bit by just being bulky. That still did a lot of damage. What the fuck is this thing holding? It's kind of chunking me. Oh, he's not holding anything. He's doing acrobatics. I guess it's like got the perfect EV-IV spread or something. Alright, Singapore, I saw you there. You did actually some pretty good work. Gudra. What are you? Dragon water. If only I'd brought a fairy with me. Not even close. Get rolled. Your last Pokemon is... That's funny, but it's not the right play. Brion. You're a normal fairy type Pokemon, which is a real shame because this will do a lot of damage to you, but I suspect I'm not quicker. Yeah, okay. I didn't feel confident I had the safe switch. That being said, Dust Bowl probably can kill you now. Alright. Good battle. So the gym leader is here, basically, but I'm going to run back and heal. I'm actually running out of PP as well right now. Right, I think the right is bait. I think you go up here. Oh, maybe not bait. I gotta read it. How do you do this again? This gym puzzle's just annoying. I'm sure right's wrong. Well. Okay, the thing just went. Okay, so you can't get to the island. Right. So it must be the other way. I might be conflating difficult again, because I think with difficult you can go that way. Oh my god. Please! There you go. Maybe you can just go from here straight to the gym. Okay, sure. I don't feel like that was right, but it was an answer. Anyway, we'll fight the gym leader. I guess I'll pop some more rare candies. Sure, why not? I'll get you all up to max level. Okay. I'm not sure I'm thrilled that you have a dark weakness, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Do I want to turn you into a bug poison type? Actually, what TMs can you learn? I could just give you a troll TM, basically, that I don't ever want to push the button off, but it gives you a good typing. I could turn you into a normal type. I could turn you into normal ghost. That would actually be pretty good. It does give you a dark type weakness, which is kind of like what I just said, shall we get around it, but it's only dark weakness, right? You've already got toxic. Hidden power. What is your hidden power? Psychic. I can make you 4 times weak to dark. Hyper beam, again, gives you normal. gives you normal, and actually isn't completely troll. You know what? I might get rid of heal order. No, confuse ray. Oh, let me get rid of confuse ray. I lose the ghost thing. Ah, fuck it. I'll just assume they have a dark type Pokemon. That's fine. You're my sweeper. You can come in to sweep. You are my screener and my rainer. You probably don't actually want to do rain dance though. Hang on a sec. Where is the light clay? Have I given it to someone else and left it in the box? No, there it is. Probably should give you an item as well. that would be nice. Items to give you. I tell you what I could have given you, and it's in my box, I think. I could have given you Black Sludge. I've been pretty happy about it. I've actually been really happy if I had Black Sludge on that thing, because I could have just stalled out the game. I could go and get it, but I can't be bothered. I've not done very smart things here, I think. No, I've not done smart things here. Have black belts? Okay. Fuck's sake. You know what, then? Actually, that's stupid. You have no special attack. Where are my berries? I will give you... I've come up with a good idea. I'll give you the berry that reduces dark-type moves. I'll give you a Colbur berry. Because then, even if you get hit by your weakness, you can live through one attack. Alright, let's see what the water gym has. Do you have normal Pokemon or the all legendaries? He's a bug Pokemon. He's kind of based, actually. That thing will have Intimidate, right? Oh, and it's raining in the gym. That's good to know. You're a water grass type with Intimidate. Okay. Ah, you want to slow me down. Okay. The joke's on you, my Pokemon are actually quite slow anyway, to begin with. Water grass. Actually, wait. Bug-type moves would go crazy. Actually, just realized. Latias. That's not a normal Pokemon. It's a water-electric type Pokemon. Awkward for who's in right now. So an electric type move is almost certainly incoming right now. I don't have anything with ground typing because that would be smart. I guess we go into Thunderclap. Alright, I didn't consider the Mega Evolution here. Forgot this had a Mega Evolution because it's not very good, I believe. Nice color scheme though, I like the purple. I mean, deep, deep danger. It's setting up on me. I can't paralyze it either. Okay, I think we've done what I would like to call in the business of fucking up here. If this just one-shots me, it's over. It's over. This game is like hyper over. I can't ever deal with this. I guess Dust Bowl is the ultimate answer for this, but I don't think it's going to be a good one. It resists water, electric, fire. Alright. Do I want to outrage in this guy's face? I guess. But it's scary because if it swaps into a fire type, sorry, if it swaps into a fairy type, I just lose. So I guess I'll go with a poison jab. I'll see how that does. Mega Beedrill's also somewhat quick. I don't think I'm quicker than Mega Latias by like some measure, but I weak to that. Goodbye, Dust Bowl. They thought of everything. Okay, we are definitely dead then. I'm gonna have a guess as well. This thing has a fire type move. You have levitate. You're immune to ground. Okay. I guess it could one-shot this thing, but I don't think I can one-shot it. Nope. And it almost certainly one-shot me now, with 4 times boost to special attack. Yeah, goodbye. I lived! Wait, crit, and maybe we're in the game again. Okay, didn't need the crit. We actually killed a Pokemon. I'm stunned. Zeraora. Okay. They do have some legendaries and mythic Pokemons, I see. You're electric flying. You have a flying gem boosted acrobatics. This is going to do about 18,000 damage. But fortunately, you use it on a Pokemon with like 3 health, so thank you for that great misplay. Oh, bye-bye Reflect. Alright, well, here's the thing. How do I kill this thing? I think there's no killing this thing. I also sent in this Pokemon by accident. Can you get the Reflect up again, please? Okay, I don't actually think the crit mattered there. It might have done, but I'm not very physically bulky. You're not living through an attack, I think, either. And you're actually quite physically bulky as well. Confuse it. Holy shit, it swapped. I don't know why. Seeking. Not quite the same category as some of the other Pokemon. Oh, it's steel typing, so I guess it assumed I was going to Toxic it. Cheating game. Filthy cheating game. Man, if only I had Defense Order, I could have actually just stalled this guy out. I think I have to go into Tar Pit. Because I can actually hit a super effective move into steel typing. Hit yourself. Vicious Rend. What the actual fuck is that move? Not effective, apparently. Hang on a second. What is Vicious Rend? Vicious Rend. It is the signature move of Dracovish and Arctovish. The user rends the target with its hard gills. If the user attacks before the target, the power of the move is doubled. Its base power is 85, by the way, which means it has a base power of 170. 100% accurate, by the way. Also crit me, which isn't, like, not in the stats. Yeah, that seems very balanced to put on a Pokemon that is fast. I say fast. How fast is Seeking? You might actually be slower. I just want to know if I have something to be mad at. Seeking has got Swift Swim, and I assume that's the ability it's got, which probably means its speed size somewhere in the 130s. Well, goodbye Seeking. I'm sorry, goodbye Tar Pit. You are not living through this. Unless it's not Swift Swim. Even then, I'm definitely slower. Well, hit yourself in confusion. Okay, there's a chance. There isn't, but we'll say there is. Seeking down. I'm getting some intel, though. Masquerade is back. Goodbye. Of course it moved the burn. Well, there's no way I can stay alive anymore. I guess I need to confuse and then hope confusion keeps me alive, but I think this will kill me with the burn. Yeah, I'm dead. And then I have nothing to hit this thing with anyway, so the battle's effectively over. Hit yourself in confusion, please. Oh, another Pokemon down. How many have I killed? Well, I've killed 3. Zeraora's back. I'll do a bit of damage to it, because why not? Holy shit, that's a lot of damage, by the way. I'll put the death counter on. Alright. Let's not bring... Let's not bring Wield. Probably not a good selection in the end. It was kind of okay, but... We might want to bring something... Like what? We might want to bring not Beedrill either, because Beedrill is just so fragile that it falls over in like the smallest touch it gets. Unironically, we might want to bring my stupid Parasect, because it just automatically rains in the gym. And this Pokemon is like designed for that stupid purpose. That it likes the rain. And speaking of Pokemon that like the rain, what about Mothim who can just change its type at will? I've lost my eject pack, but... What if Mothim is the answer? If Mothim is the answer, the question is like seriously cursed, right? What have you got move-wise? Spore, Giga Drain, and X-Scissor. I could make you pure grass rather than grass bug, which would actually probably not be a terrible idea. I think I'm going to do that. I'll turn you into pure grass. Yeah, that's fine. Mothim with Subterfuge is going to change its typing, like, many times. I'll turn you into a Ghost Flying type, though, which means you only have weakness to Electric and Dark and Rock. Hey, wait, actually, Ghost Double's better. Without the eject pack, though, you feel so weak. So weak. So stupid. You know what? I'm gonna have you kill one Pokemon. That's your gimmick. Where's Rabombe? Actually, Rabombe is someone I should probably consider bringing. I can give something fairy typing, but this kind of like, it tickles me. The idea of this. Is this good enough? Probably not, but let's run it back. I still don't know the full party either. And I'll keep burning through my rare candy collection. Rage Powder is actually quite good, but it's good for double battles, and we're doing a single battle right now, so I won't take it. By the way, I have to bring Araquanid into the battle. I have no other option but Araquanid, because it's the only bug that knows Surf at this point in the game, so I literally have Araquanid locked into the party. Tar Pit maybe not great, but... I mean, we've seen a few electric types. Maybe I should take you away from being a water-type Pokemon, and maybe I'll turn you into a bug fighting instead. Which is not a great typing either, but... Thunderclap... We didn't really get any good use out of you, but that might be a me issue. Let's see what we can do with this. I've not quite had my ass handed to me enough times yet to figure out what is causing me an issue. Other than everything. I'm sure I get more steps on that passage than any of the other ones, unless at the end. It's really weird. So last time I set up Reflect, I think this time I'm just going to Leech Fang it and see if it stays in. Because it does Sticky Web, and I might be able to just trade this out immediately. It'd be a really good Pokemon to get it out, because the Intimidate's really scary. You've got the Sash, right? Yeah. So I think this thing's going to swap now. And if it does what it did last time, it's going to go... Oh my god, I forgot about the Flying Stealth Jet Pokemon of Latias. What typing was it? It was Electric something, right? Was it like Electric Dragon? Piss. I'm going to predict a swap. And I'm going to get my ultimate stall Pokemon out. It has Ice Beam, doesn't it? Also, oh, I was going to say, they're not swapping, question mark. They did swap. What are you typing-wise? Water or electric? But I know it has Ice Beam. I think it's going to just kill me. Mooshroom, do you live through an Ice Beam, buddy? I think I fucked up. If I live, I can actually get back into this battle, but I don't think I'm living an Ice Beam. I lived. I need 3 turns sleep, please, game. Seed it. Oh, insta swap. Okay. I'm very scared. You probably have acrobatics or something. You will also have sleep policy in this game, right? For this battle. Which I think means I'm out of here, because I can't put you to sleep. But anyway, look at the health I'm getting right now. It's good, right? Yeah, I think that's good enough, actually. I'm predicting Flying Move incoming. If a Flying Move is incoming, I need to swap to a Pokemon that can take a Flying type move. Mothim! Are you that Pokemon? Why have I got a Mothim in my gym party? What's wrong with me? why am I like this? It is acrobatics. I forgot it's gem boosted as well. It's gonna kill me, even though it's not effective. Oh no, it's neutral. Sorry. Okay, I think basically someone has to take that. Oh no, that's not true. I need to come up with a Pokemon that can take an acrobatics. It might be Shuckle, actually, because I can turn Shuckle into a rock something type Pokemon. That would be a pretty good idea. Why have I got Mothim in my party? What am I thinking? I didn't kill this Pokemon before. Okay, so #1 problem is this guy. I can't actually deal with him. I'm gonna say Mothim lives through 1 attack. Rain is up. Oh, the Hurricane's not affected though. Fuck it, Hyper Beam him. Do I live through acrobatics? Funnily enough, I don't. I don't know what I was thinking. So I just put up the death on the death counter now, because I don't think I can kill this guy. I need a rock type move, or a rock type Pokemon as well. I don't want him knocking off either. We know what he had. It was a gem. Just take me. Just take me. I'm good. Just kill me. I actually quite like the idea of Parasect here. Oh, they have Tornadus as well. Cool. We've learnt a new Pokemon. Alright, well that's going to be a bit of a nightmare as well. So, okay, so bug typing is not a good idea for this gym, it turns out. Who'd have thought it? I actually killed it with Araquanid somehow. Oh, because it's raining. So actually, Araquanids... Maybe I should run 6 Araquanids. Maybe when I said I have to put 1 Araquanid in the party, perhaps what I should have said is we should put 6 Araquanids in the party, because it takes special moves quite well, it's quite bulky, and rain is up, so water types go crazy. That's why Armaldo did so much damage, because it was stab boosted water and rain boosted water. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there for the Pokemon section. I'm going to have to put together a team for both that and the electric type monstrosity from the Science Center, but I might not be able to do that right now, as I might need the Ultra Beast or the Genesect. Anyway, if you enjoyed this YouTube, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everyone helps me out. I'll see you next time. Bye!